and the Imperator, and her name is Mina, and his name is Caesar. So what else? What else? Oh yeah, Earth and Earth. Earth is mostly normal. Earth is fucked up and run by an evil Will Smith.
That's the
Welcome
best
to Earth,
part about it,
bitch.
though.
He got too popular after the movie Independence Day came out in 2001, so he took over the world, and he renamed it to Earth. And he also nuked, I think, the entire western hemisphere of the planet. Because he said, "Welcome to West Side, bitch."
That's hot.
Yeah, literally. He's roasting marshmallows over like nuked children. He's like, "Ah, that's hot."
I'd still vote for him.
Yeah, everybody did.
That's
I'm gonna nuke the eastern hemisphere of the planet. Ah, that's hot.
You also forgot to mention that the World War II started because of the UK, and our brave and glorious leader Hitler saved the Indians from being gassed.
No!
Incinerated by
Right, you not have your opium license into the Auschwitz. Come on. Ach nein, he's killing my Lieblings.
into the Boston ovens.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's actually true. He's not wrong. Basically, Earth and Earth are the good guys and bad guys are swapped. Pretty standard.
Man, my favorite supervillain is Jesus Christ.
Hey, you guys got to meet him last time.
Are you talking about that mass murderer who, like, tried to kill God?
The Butcher of Nazareth?
Yeah, the Butcher of Nazareth.
The Prophet Judas?
Is that the Grim Reaper? Positive?
He's not the Grim Reaper, he's the Grin Reaper.
Is that the same?
Is that the light of our Lord? Okay.
Inshallah, you will be boiled.
Is that Satan?
But yeah, generically, I'll go ahead and tell you this context too. Your characters don't know fuck all about the game, except that it's coming out and you've all been trained for a glorious purpose throughout most of your lives. If you're a troll, you're probably trained by a fucking Lucis. And you've grown up in a strict and rigid culture based on Homosuck and Homospectrum. I'm sorry, Hemospectrum. But basically, your blood color. Either planet you're on is pretty fucking harsh and bad. Little V is experiencing a bit more of a slightly more pleasant life this time, as is Tenra. Yeah, this go around, y'all been pretty chill. Things have been going well. Each of you have now gotten either a beta copy or alpha copy of Sburb&Sgrub, respectively. And you are all soon to be loading into the game. We can go ahead and start the recording now.
I already started it.
Oh, good. And then you get the fucking me being autistic rehash.
Yeah.
So,
Listen,
my dear
that was
friends,
very helpful.
stuck me. Is there anything else you'll need to know? Because your characters don't know anything about the game except what you know about the game, or if you used a boon or anything weird to figure shit out.
Just for posterity's sake, can you give everyone their server and client players so we can write that down? Because I want to write that down now.
I will go ahead and give it to you in the chat. In general chat.
Have you taken bets on who's going to ruin this session?
So Little V is the server player of Gacy and is the client of Otto.
Yes, yeah. Little V is Little V is Gacy is his client, is his server player, and he's the server player for Adam.
Okay.
Lotta V is the server of Otto. Little V is the server of frickin' Adam. You and I are the beginning and the end of the loop. So basically, no matter what, no matter which cycle you're on, no matter which character you are, your server player is always the same other player. Mine is always Leo. Syl is always my client player this time. By the way, y'all can thank fucking Jibs for this. He's the one that caused this.
You're welcome, question mark.
This exact order of operations and like entry order, it's like he did this.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, question mark. He's like, I don't remember doing this, but thanks.
No, I know what I did. I just don't know what importance it has.
Very good.
Probably just convenience at this point.
All right, gentlemen. So who would like to go first, and which of their characters would like to go first with entry?
We should do it in entry order.
There is no actual entry order. It's just whoever decides to go first.
Start with Adam.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam should be the first.
Yeah.
The first
Adam.
man.
Where's Eve, bitch?
Hey,
Evie's
I mean, Evie.
over there.
Like literally, like one square over. Actually, they're like Minecraft neighbors.
Nice.
All right. You want Adam to?
Heads up, your son's going to portray everybody.
Damn.
Which one?
I don't remember the fucking kid's name. The one the one that's the first murderer, Kane. Yeah, Kane.
Oh, you mean the first soul droid that I made, the strongest one?
Yeah,
Bold of you to
your first
assume he
shot's
fucks.
gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, both of you to assume I fuck. I've never seen a female. I created an AI algorithm that blocks females from my vision. Wife, did you turn it on cool? It's still
No,
hot.
I did not. It is hot. Plus, I have to get
As
more
hot.
sleep.
As I
It's hot. All right. Well, as we open, none of y'all have any fucking idea what's going on. So basically, you see a little fucking freak in the room that I believe is in character art right now. Did I put the room in there? Yeah. I'll copy it and put it in general again. For any of you that are spectating as players, you see this little freak in his like little doomsday bunker, evil little hideout, and he's like, "Oh yes, it appears that I've successfully hacked a good portion of the source code, and the game's finally loaded. The server's launched. Finally, let's see. Puts the key in, puts the disk in. Screen overlay shows up and says, "Okay, it looks like I've already got a client I can connect to. All right, here we go." Click, and then fucking my dear friend, who the fuck are you, Tenra? Tenra,
Hi.
what are you doing in your room? You recently got this cool game.
I'm waiting for it to download, and in the meantime, I'm just going to be checking myself out in the mirror. I'm looking pretty cute today. I'm going to take a little selfie and just not show anybody. Oh, wait, hold on.
Get it,
I know how to
girl.
make this better. She's going to pick out a mask from her room. She's going to try that out, and she's just going to go, ooh.
You managed to miss a notification on your PC, and you hear a voice like just above you, and just says, "Oh, nice, pretty cool cosplay."
Huh?
I honest to God, with how you just introduced them, I thought you were gonna go, women, and just immediately turn off the computer.
Is that a female?
Oh my god!
She's going to stop.
Be gone!
A womb haver. Oh no.
She's gonna stop checking herself out in the mirror, and then she's gonna go to the computer and see if it downloaded, assuming that that's where the voice came from.
It did. It says server connected.
Hey, it downloaded.
No, from basically all around you and slightly in your head, you hear the voice go, "Oh, so you appear to be No, I'm your server player. You're my client player."
I did not take any drugs. I'm not drunk. I'm hearing voices in my head. Is it time? Have I gone off the deep end?
You think the Grim Reaper's British?
Who's there?
What's your plan?
It's me. It's me. I'm God.
That's a lie.
Oh, wait a minute. Why couldn't I be?
Because we don't have God. He goes by a different name.
Oh, my bad. My bad, G. What's the localization?
Gog.
Oh, cringe. All right. Well, that's
God
fucking stupid.
Christ.
What do you live, Miami? What is this hellhole?
2 G's or 1? You sell games or are you a machine?
Where are we going with this?
Huh?
Where were we going with this?
Well, I'm supposed to help you get into the game, but I wanted to introduce myself first, but whatever.
Yeah, do that. Do the thing, not Gog.
All right. My name is Adam. What's yours?
Hi, Adam. My name is Tenra.
Welcome to Alcohol
Cool.
Anonymous.
What are you? Because I'm zooming in. That doesn't look like paint.
What am I? I'm perfect. I'm kidding. I'm a troll. Are you not?
Sure.
See, that answer
He's
makes me
clicking
doubt
around. Stuff in your room is just being dragged around. Things are being
hey,
sorted. He's turning your posters around. He's opening your books with the mouse.
hey,
I'm just researching.
what are you researching? Ask me
You-
questions.
All right. He's just reading the books and he's like, "What's your favorite color?"
My favorite color is black, gray.
What are the defense systems on your planet, and how would I defeat them?
I don't know that information. I'm not part of the military,
Interesting.
but I like them.
Are you male or female?
I'm female.
Cool. That's all I needed. All right, let's get you in the game.
Wait, what? Just like that?
That's all I needed to know. What did you need to know? You see him start like expanding your room and just starts dumping like weird, like white machines on the ground.
Oh shit. Thunk, thunk.
Let me find it.
Waddles on over.
The first thing is the alchemiter. The second one is the cruxite fucking extruder and so on. The punch designix and so on. What the fuck was the last one? The totem lathe. So the cruxtruder, the fucking alchemiter, punch designix. Yeah, all that shit. The 4 items. You know what they are.
These are kind of
Did you put it
clashing
in
with
chat?
my room.
He's like, hold on, let me see what I can do. Okay, it looks like I can change the theme. So it doesn't need to be white. Your room is... Fuck, let me check. What color is your room primarily?
You can make it gray. I'm fine with gray.
Okay, I can work with gray. He clicks you with a, like, dropper tool and makes it your skin color.
What?
Oh shit, sorry, was that racist?
What? No.
I was just checking.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so from what I'm able to gather from the sheets, I've got the holo card, holo pad, we don't have grist rig, we don't have alchemalizer, we don't have the laser state, we don't start with shit. Okay, fine, we'll have to unlock that later. So, Cruxtruder, then Designix, Totem Lathe, Alchemiter. Sounds like a plan. So, I'll guide you through this, then you gotta guide the next player. Sound good?
I will do the best that I can.
Oh god, I hope so. God, you're worrying me.
I don't
Cruxtruder.
need to.
Cruxtruder. He hits it with a pillow. That doesn't work. He hits it with a chair. It doesn't work. Also, did you already post your room?
Oh fuck. No, let me do
You can
that.
post it in fucking character art.
Yeah.
That way we can see your room and understand your character.
So this is my room.
Hello, MTV. Welcome to my crib.
Welcome to my crib.
It's like, do you mind if I borrow your dresser?
Sure.
He removes your nearly fetishistic poster and then just grabs the dresser, slams it down on the Cruxtruder, and you get a your blood-colored Cruxite dowel.
Hey. I'm gonna have to clean that up later, though.
No, give me it. Fine. You put that over in the punch designix and pull the card out, and then I'll fucking... He starts rearranging your room back the way it was.
Okay.
Fine. Quit bitching.
She's gonna go and get the dowel thing.
Yeah, grab the card, grab the dowel. So grab the dowel from that, grab the card from that, and then bring it to the totem lathe. And then it should go ahead and carve it.
Okie dokie. Oh, it's like 3D printing. Can it print other things?
The alchemiter can, but not until we're in the game.
Oh. Okay.
Well, actually, I think it could do shit, but we don't have the recipes. It doesn't matter. Don't think about it too much. You're doing too much thinking. That's my job.
That's kind of funny because, like, usually my head is empty. But okay.
Very
It's
good.
empty. No
So you got the totem lathe card. It finishes carving, and then he's like, "All right, then you put that on the little pedestal on the alchemiter.
Place it.
It should scan that, and it will spit out an item."
All
Now,
right.
by the way, at this point, a creature, like a weird sprite spirit starts. It like gently wafts out of where the Crookstruder was opened, and it kind of waddles over to you in the air. And he goes, "Oh shit, my bad." There's also that thing. It's a sprite. It's supposed to help you on your journey through the game, and depending on what you put in it, it becomes the thing you put in it, or something similar, and helps you. It's like a game guide assistant kind of thing. You can put up to 2 things in it, and it will take on the properties of either thing you put in. It's very important to be very careful what you put in there.
Already taking the ghost plushie and then waddling over to her desk with the tarot cards and throwing them in there.
You throw Ghost and the tarot cards.
Yeet!
Very
Yeah.
good. When you do, the sprite flashes, and then the first thing you throw in is the Ghost plushie. It becomes Ghost. Pretty straightforward. Ghost sprite like last time. You throw in the tarot cards as your second item. He flattens, shuffles himself into a deck for a second, pulls another one out, and this Ghost is, go ahead and roll me 1d22.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh shit. Here we go. 14.
14. Temperance. You get Temperance. Whenever he comes out, he has a military-styled fucking, like, Pope hat, and he's got a big cross that's basically pulled out into 2 knives on his chest. And he just looks at you, he goes, Domine Patris, Commander.
This is the best thing ever. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Okay.
He just says, all right, so the totem lathe should be mostly done by now. And, here's what you get. You get the doll of what looks kind of like a troll. It's got horns. They're kind of twisted in a sort of bent halo shape. It has long hair. It's got a strange outfit. And what you have in front of you is that object, which is just a big mannequin of another troll, and a big wooden T. And he says, well, for some reason, this is your entry item. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do, but you're supposed to find a way to enter the game by interacting with this object. It's part of your beginning quest. You have any ideas?
It's pretty fucking straightforward. Nails the doll to the cross.
As you do, it bleeds bronze blood onto the ground and opens a big portal. The room is basically succumbed in light.
Oh, hey, shit, that's my blood.
Oh shit, that's my blood! You're just gone. Alright, Tenra, my dear friend, when you enter, you now have to help your dear friend, the next player.
Hello?
Or actually, I forget, did we go backwards or forwards with this?
I don't know.
We
We just
went
did
normal.
Adam
went
to
backwards
Tenra,
and forwards
so
in.
it's going to be
In both of them.
You
Yeah.
did it.
So
separately.
do we go to Little V right now, or do we go to Eevee?
No, we go to Eevee.
That's what I
because you
thought,
just put
okay.
Tenra into the game.
Yes, I put Tenra into the game, and we're going forward this time. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Tenra, my dear friend, you are now the server player, and your computer says client found. Right now, you're just floating in the void.
And the void.
Yeah, well, basically, your house is floating in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by light. But your computer does say client found.
Oh,
Oh yeah, by the way, I should mention something. Whenever you're looking at your computer, you do see a bunch of weird icons and like CMD boxes appear in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, and then a weird eye logo for a second, and then nothing.
what the fuck? Oh, do I have to reset my computer?
No.
Okay. Damn, it's looking pretty dark outside, but okay, computer.
Doesn't even question where the voice came from. Alright, moving on. Alright, you gotta get your client player. Client ready. And it basically just says client ready, except.
Except clicky clicky.
Very good. Eevee, my dear fucking retard. Describe your room or show it off, and then fucking.
I am. It's a little smaller, but you can zoom in and look. Essentially, this is Eevee. She grew up with her Uncle Buster. Her Uncle Dave has been long passed, and she keeps an urn of him kind of well, I forgot to include it in the picture, but she usually keeps him on a shelf somewhere, and she likes to partake in music, and she's also very interested in the occult, as you can see.
Oh, I like your room.
Psych word grippy socks really be gripping, huh?
Wait, so did Tendra say that?
Yes.
Thanks. Did,
Uh,
did my ritual work? Is this working? Like, what am I
You were in
talking
the middle of a
To
ritual. I'm
operate the
sorry.
machine spirit work.
Check your computer.
Okay, she goes over to her computer.
Your computer says server connected.
Oh, nice! I put that on a while ago. It takes forever in the, where I'm at. We get shitty internet in the city.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But hi, I am your server player. My name is Tanra. Hello.
Hello, Tenra.
So, what the fuck? Oh shit! I can drop some things in your room. Hold on. Do you mind if I put this where it makes sense?
Go ahead, move whatever you need to around because my stuff is pretty just like movable anyway.
Sweet. Okay. I'm going to put a lot of your things into like the middle of the room. And I'm going to start dropping all of the tools and machines and shit towards the wall. Mainly where like your beanbag is.
Okay, and I'll just stand on my bed so I'm out of the way.
Okay. So my server player fucking I need to what's heavy in your room for me to fucking bust this thing open?
I mean, either my books, my drum kit,
I'm gonna pick
any
up
of my instruments.
your drum kit and try to use force.
Use the drum kit.
Yeah.
It would work if you used the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, I gotta use the whole thing.
Is
Yeah.
it gonna break them?
No, but they do kind of fall everywhere and make it the clashing drum noise.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it messy, but hey, it worked. Okay.
As long as they're not broken.
I'll fix it. Probably. She picks out the dowel and she's going to drag it over to Evie. So you need to take this and you need to take it to that big needle looking machine thing there and also grab a card from that other thing.
Which one?
The small computer looking table.
Ah, got it.
So right, take those two things.
She goes and grabs the card from what she is assuming is that Tenor was talking about, the computer thing. And
I don't have
she
the
brings
list
them
of the
both
fucking
to the totem lathe? Yeah.
Yeah.
In general, I'll add these so people can look at them.
Yeah.
I
And then
used
you
to have
should
the
pin
page.
it so we could always just bring it back up so we don't have to repost them.
Oh, the little fucking white blob jittery thing that's flying around now.
Yeah, it'll pop out.
Going apeshit.
It's kind of just peeking over the edge, and it's like looking at her.
Yeah, he's just looking around like, what thing flying around?
So that's your little guy, right? You put two of your most favoriteest things in there, and it turns into a thing. I put two things on my little sprite guy, and it became magnificent.
Ooh, okay. Well, before my Uncle Dave died, I'm sorry, Uncle Buster, but he was my favorite uncle.
What's an
So
uncle?
you don't know what an uncle is?
No.
What do
Is that like your guardian or
know?
something?
Yeah, well, I think I'm adopted, but I always called him my uncle. Essentially, an uncle is the brother of your father.
What's a father?
A father is the thing that helped make you? Do you want the birds and the bees talk?
You know what? Let's skip that for now, because
Okay.
I think you need to help the other person. And they're probably waiting.
Oh God, wait, I have to remember this?
Yeah.
Okay, that should be fine.
You'll do okay.
So I'm gonna put these things in my little guy first. So she goes and grabs the ashes of Dave, and then she goes and grabs the deck of cards that he gave her forever ago and
I
tosses
did
them
that too.
into the Sprite.
Cool. As you do that, go ahead and roll me 1d52.
3!
I see. The Dave you get is young. Whenever you
Oh
throw it in,
God.
you get basically like this old decrepit Dave that had died. And then whenever you throw the cards in, he shuffles kind of like Ghost did. And when he comes back up, it's a Dave that's slightly younger than you in a slightly different outfit than you remember your grandpa wearing or your uncle wearing. And he just kind of looks at you, he's like, oh. He kind of looks at you, he's like, wow, cool.
Thumbs up.
He gives you question mark thumbs up.
How do you feel?
He looks at you. He opens his eyes real big, puts both of his hands on your face, and he's like, "With my hands, stupid."
I'm saying your body, like
I'm
how does
fucking
it
with
feel
you.
to
I
be...
feel great.
Okay. All
Your
right.
guys'
What's my next step, voice Tenra?
It's Tenra. Right. Okay, so the needle thing should have carved a entry item that you need to figure out, I think. I kind of immediately forgot what my process was. Oh yeah,
Great.
you can figure it out.
So I grab the thing from the totem lathe. What does it look like?
When you grab the item from the totem lathe, it's just this weird carved dowel.
Okay.
You can bring that over to the alchemiter if Tenra directs you.
Yeah. You move it over this big thing.
Which big? They're all big.
The one that you didn't use yet.
Oh, okay. The one that looks like it's got a platform?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a ritual-looking symbol.
Do I need that card you told me to get too, or do I just leave it where it is?
You leave it where it is.
Okay. So she brings the totem over to the alchemiter.
All right. And when you put it in, my dear, dear friend, what appears is kind of like a greenish plushie of a big squid monster.
I have always wanted one of these.
It's that, and it's just that and a bunch of green string around it.
A bunch of green string? She starts picking up the string to see if it's, like, loose.
It is fine cord, almost that you would find in an instrument.
Ooh. Okay. And now, how big is this green plushie? Like, is it taller than her?
It's just pretty big, yeah.
Like, can she pick it up?
Yeah, it's a plushie.
Okay. She picks it up and sees if the strings are attached to the plushie.
The strings are not attached to the plushie currently. There's just a lot of strings.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You realize these could be the strings of a guitar, a harp, piano, you're not sure.
She starts to look around her room to see if there's any, like, hooks. And she's got a couple posters, but...
They say, fuck you mean hooks?
Something to put the strings, like, to tie them onto.
You probably have a bunch of ties and stuff and wall mounts. You also have actual instruments with strings, and they have mounting points on them.
I'm also thinking, how many legs does this plushie have?
Every time you pull one out, another one is always there. It seems to have as many legs as you need.
Okay. Are they, like, flaccid, or can I position them?
If you position them and hold it up, they will stay there.
And is it rigid?
It is if you leave it there.
Okay. How many strings do I have?
You have a grand total of 11 strings
11 strings.
of varying lengths and thicknesses.
Okay. I'm going to I'm going to spread the legs of the plushie where there's where there's
Yippee.
11 pairs and then tie the strings onto each pair of legs.
So you're basically making a squid harp.
Yeah.
A squarp!
All right. You would succeed at this very shortly.
And then she like plucks a couple to like tune it to see if it makes any noise.
Okay.
There'd be different
it-
chords of screaming.
Go ahead and make me your funny check.
Oh shit, okay. One moment, let me pull up her
See how
sheet.
well you play.
Okay. Hunted.
Wow.
Wait.
Nice.
That is not
That is not what you
Wait.
roll.
that is not what I needed to do. Hang on, it's been a second.
100.
Remind me, is it 3d6 plus?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 3d6 plus whatever.
Okay. That is not what I did. I rolled damage, that's what I did. There you go, 112.
Very good. As you play it, you hear a horribly haunting melody. Your entire room starts also vibrating, shaking, and you hear other things in the distance playing back or humming along. You're not sure. And then your room is not succumbed in light, it is consumed by black, and you black out. And then your room appears in the void. Tenra, you're cut off.
Oh
Oh
no!
Okay.
Well, she was gonna try and play them things back, but she might have not had time.
I think I will start an activity for music.
Thank you.
And I think I
Very
have a
good.
good song for us to listen to.
Nice. Very good. All right, my dear friend Evie, you are now in the void, and you're done. You're basically into the game. Your computer does ping you and go, client found.
Oh, okay, so now it's my turn. So I'm gonna... Is there a button that I have to click? Or
Yeah, you just hit accept.
Okay, accept.
When you do, Lavark, my dear friend, describe your room and what you're doing in it.
My room is disgusting, as usual. Nothing's changed there. There's just puddles of soap or slime everywhere. I'm just like finger painting with it on my floor, just minding my own business. There's just like piles of dirty used soaper pans, but there's also like a bunch of like troll funfetti frosting everywhere too. Because I have a massive sweet tooth. And I'm just, I'm hanging out on my floor, eating my slime, drawing a little pal, a little baby clown on the floor.
Evie's just trying to process what she's looking at because she has no clue what is in front of her.
A fucking
Little goblin
degenerate.
freak eating green soup.
Because she does not know what that thing is in the floor, if it can speak, and so she's going to go, hello?
You see, I just like jolt my head up. What the fuck was that?
You can hear me?
Hello?
Oh, great, you speak English. What is your name?
Oh, hi. I'm Lavark.
Hi, Lavark. My name is Evie. What is your species?
A what?
What are you? For trying not to be rude.
Oh, I mean a troll, I guess? Like everyone else?
Oh.
Gog's favorite.
Gog's specialist little clown? What?
So is that what everyone of your race looks like?
No, no. Not everybody looks as cool as me. Some people don't appreciate color very much in their outfits, but no, we we got the hemo spectrum, obviously, so everybody looks a little different. But what about you? What's your blood color?
Well, I don't know why blood color would matter. You said hemospectrum, so I think that's a part of it. My blood is red, but so is
bummer.
everyone's blood. Your blood is not red? What is this hemospectrum?
Are you not a troll?
I am not. I am what you can call a human.
Who, man? Strange.
Close enough.
Have we conquered you yet? Where's your planet?
Sounds like something else I'm gonna have to.
Have you heard about Giga's crust?
Huh?
What? Well, I'm a purple blood. So, purple?
Your blood is purple?
Yeah. Do you want to see? I take my funny bone and I just smack it on myself.
Well, I would have taken your word for it. I was gonna say that's really cool, but okay.
Oh, it's fine. I needed some new colors anyway. I start painting with it.
What are you painting?
Have you ever heard of Troll Vincent Van Gogh?
I have heard of the Vincent
I prefer the term Vincent Van Gogh.
I'm just slightly inspired.
Oh, by which one?
I think they call it Starry Beautiful Alternian Night.
Oh, is that the planet you're from, Alternia? Or the place you're from?
Yep. That's where we live.
Okay, you must be very far away from us because that's not in our solar system. I'm from Earth.
Earth. I don't think I've heard of that one.
Shake your horns. Do the troll shaker.
Well, anyway, you got a game, right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I just got that game in today.
Yeah, you must have already downloaded it because I guess I am playing this game too, and this is a part of it.
Oh, so I guess we just have to play together.
Yes, and it seems like there's more people too because someone helped me.
Oh.
And she seemed really cool.
I guess I'll hop on then. I'll get up and I'll go over to my grub top that is just grimy. It's just covered in filth. I move a big pile of dirty dishes off of it and I boot it up. Alright, well, looks like it's running. What do we do to start?
So I have to put a whole bunch of items, well, I say a whole bunch, like 4 items in your room. They're pretty big. Do you want to move anything, or do you care if I move it all?
Slap her down anywhere.
So Evie just tries to like place all of these along like the edges of the room so she doesn't have to like individually pick up all of the trash.
Just sweeping it over.
Literally. And she's gonna ask, so do you have anything heavy, or are you pretty strong?
I'd say I'm pretty strong. I do have a giant clown statue in the middle of my room that takes up most of, like, up to the ceiling.
Oh, God. How did I not notice this?
Sorry, yeah. But we could always ask my little statue friend to help as well. He's pretty strong.
Okay. Well, you see the one that looks like it has, like, a turny lever and a top?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, I'll leave it up to you. Do you want to try and pull the thing off, or do you want to use your buddy?
I mean, I'll give it a good old try with my muscles first, but we'll see how that goes.
What's your physical?
Good question. My physical is 34.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're fine.
Okay.
My physical is 530,000.
Yeah, basically, as you peel it off, it's difficult for a second, but it opens up eventually like a can of soda. And as you peel it off, instead of opening it like normal, my dear fucking troglodyte, there's a fucking device in there that is supposed to push out a fucking cylinder. So you just reach in and pull that out.
Oh, neat. I think I got it.
Yeah, it's a big. It looks like a big Jolly Rancher cylinder that's like made. It looks like it's made out of something similar in shade to your blood.
I tried to chew it.
It is quite hard. Your physical's good enough though. You chip it.
Oh no!
Oh, this thing is disgusting.
Yeah, we're not
It's
meant to
perfect.
eat it.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I mean, yeah. Obviously, I'm just checking it out.
There should be something else in there.
Oh, I look back down. I don't think so. I don't see anything.
It flies out.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So what Tenra told me is to put your 2 most favorite things in it, or 2 things you really like, and then it turns into something really cool.
Who the fuck is Tenra?
Who's that bitch?
Oh, she was the person who helped me.
Never had.
Oh. Okay. Was she here too?
No, after I got into the game, I couldn't talk to her anymore, and now I'm helping you.
Oh. Weird. Well, hopefully we can meet up after, I guess.
That would be cool.
Let's see. I'll try to find my 2 favorite things. I'll take a whole freshly baked Soper pie. I'll toss that in there. And then I'll also take this little hyena statue I have. And I'll throw it in there.
Oh god.
As they both fly into it, the creature starts cackling, and what you basically see is a big buff hyena. It looks like an Egyptian hyena god that's just oozing black and green tar and just laughing maniacally. And it just goes, I'm free! Wait a minute. He just leans in. You're not my grandson.
What? I
Wait,
could be.
Where am I? Where am I? Who am I? Oh, no, I know who I am. Easy. Finish your shit. Get in the game.
What? Oh, okay.
Okay,
Shit,
I just have to say I very much appreciate your aesthetic.
You're disgusting. I can smell you.
I didn't know he'd be rude.
He points at the ceiling. I can smell you, interloper.
This is my Yeen, Fagass. He's kind of a dick.
No worries. He holds little like Lazuli like a baby. He's like, no worries.
Lavarg.
I will protect Lavarg. I will protect you. Starts petting your head.
I just accept it.
At least he likes you.
Do you pass?
I think we'll be friends.
Do you pass the dangle test?
I feel like Lavarg does not pass the dangle test. I feel like he has too many wiggles in his body, and he just keeps moving. Lazuli passes the dangle test, though.
His feet touch the floor.
Yeah, he just goes limp.
They can't lift you high enough, so you just stand there and look at them. It's a shallow hug, dude.
He just looks at you and says, yeah. Sorry about that. I'm more relaxed now.
Okay.
How can I help? How can I help?
Well, she has to take that.
Not you! Looks at Lavarg.
Okay.
How can I help you?
I look up, my eyes are huge. I need help getting into this game.
No worries, my
That's what
sweet
I'm
prince.
here for. I know what to do.
If I have
And
to raise my
Evie's
voice one
helping
more
me.
time, I will come through the fucking screen. I will find you.
Kitten, I'm going to be honest.
Kitten, I'm
He's,
going
like,
to be honest.
slightly-
One more interruption, I'm taking your teeth.
No, Evie is slightly excited only because this is like her first kind of interaction with some sort of like greater being that she sees.
Yeah.
It was just an insane hyena, like mad god.
So she's just kind of like, remember your training. Remember your training.
Remember your training? What training?
Because she's interested in the occult and like doing rituals and trying to like find the outer beings of whatever.
Hey, he just says, all right, to help you enter the game. Very good. He grabs the Cruxite dowel, he grabs the punch card, and just does it for them. And he's like, now as this... Oh god, it's chipped.
Yeah, I tried to bite it, but it didn't really taste that good.
You what? It's okay. And he starts petting your head again. And he goes, I think it's okay.
Does he pat him so
good-
hard his eyes
Fine.
do like the... He like does like
The cat thing?
Yeah, the cat thing where his like skin stretches.
I will say, Lavark, you do see a little, like, the command prompts, like, for a computer? They do appear on your screen in a language you're not familiar with, and then you see an eye logo for a split second. The hyena points at the screen, and your screen blows up.
Oh.
And the hyena just goes, Interloper, you are not welcome.
Who is that?
Unknown. Oh, sorry. And then fucking the hyena goes, alright, so, we're gonna work this out. We're gonna get this easy. We're gonna get this. We got this. He fucking gets it carved. It cracks more because of the chip was in the way of the dowel. And he goes, oh. Alright, now my precious son. Look at me, Lavark. Look at me. We're gonna get through this.
Okay.
We're perfect. He licks your forehead.
Can I try something?
Yeah, she's really smart. She helped me through all the other parts.
The
He's
computer blew up!
He sticks his fucking finger at you. You realize something. He's got 2 thumbs, one on each side.
Whoa.
And then he just points at you and he says, Interloper, watch yourself.
I just want to help. I was
Be helpful to my scion, and I will
I-
help you.
I am. Can I try?
Show me your way. Show me your worth and your faith.
Okay.
Show me the
And-
fuck shaker.
Essentially, what she wants to try to do is to play her flute to move those pieces back onto the totem.
You want to repair the totem with your tunes?
Yeah.
Good luck, you ain't there.
They can't. If they can't.
Your voice,
I'm
yes.
playing it out loud.
Your voice, yes. Your music, no.
Well, then can I hum it?
Sure, you take a -10 to your music maestro check.
Whoa, Black
Okay.
Betty, bam, bam.
Well, Black Betty, Bam-a-lam. Go ahead.
Hang on.
It's actually fucking interesting because you might make this better or worse. I'm not sure.
Oh gosh.
How you like your hyena? How you like your fucking evil hyena being?
I
I
love
got a
him.
honey.
Except he's not evil. He's just fucking crazy. You got a 100?
Yeah.
Even? Very good. Well, as they hum, you know how crystal resonance works for hippies? The
Yeah.
Cruxite dowel starts basically fracturing until the point where it looks like stained glass, and then the last couple pieces click back into place, and the whole thing is cracked now, but it looks really cool.
Fuck.
Cool. Good job.
And then the hyena god just goes, very well. And then you see some weird... He basically, like, hums, his eyes turn black, and you see black tar basically flow through the cracks and stitch it kind of back up. Downside, instead of a purple dowel, you now have a mostly black dowel.
That's okay. It's still pretty cool. We can still use it, right?
He looks at you, he says, I hope so. Well, this is going to be a short game. And he,
Sweating.
he plops it on the fucking alchemiter. My dear friend. Stevie, roll me 1d100. Quote you, I took a bite out of the Cruxite dowel. Huh?
Wanted to know. I got a 78.
Eat the special beam cannon.
Here's the problem. There's a -9 modifier on that currently.
69.
A black bucket appears.
No!
Huh?
You see black tar-like substance begin to creep out of the bucket and start flooding your room.
Oh shit. What is
And
this?
And
Is this normal?
the hyena covers your eyes and it goes, "My precious son, avert your gaze."
I put my hands over my eyes.
Interloper, do something!
Yeah. Hang on, I did
Evie!
kind of zone out a second. What the hell's going on?
Wait, shit, the interloper can't do anything. My son, you must be brave now.
No.
Gaze upon the sin of the flesh. And then he moves his hands. It's like, you must do something. How to solve this problem? Your room's flooding with black tar that's sticky and gross.
Black tar heroin.
Man,
fuck
this sounds
am I supposed
familiar
to
as fuck.
do?
What? It's a bucket. What you do with fill the bucket?
The bucket's already full of black stuff and pouring out of the room.
Oh yeah. What do you do with buckets?
I don't know. I'm young.
This is sexual assault.
I'm the baby.
I know they said the drones were coming this year, but I don't know what that means yet.
Every year the drones keep coming and they keep yelling at me and I keep smashing them.
Is there any way for me to reach the bucket?
Yes, it's just sitting on the alchemiter. It's just constantly pouring out more of the black tar.
Okay, I'll grab the bucket. Is there any way for can I like try to cover the top of the bucket? I'll try to grab a pan and cover the top of the bucket and like smush it down to stop it from coming out.
The more you cover the top of the bucket, the harder it pours out, and you start hearing laughing and screaming from inside the bucket.
I reach my hand in the bucket.
Cool. As you reach in, you feel a hand grab yours.
Oh shit. I tug.
Do you pull it out or do you allow it to pull you in?
Can I grab my hyena's hand?
The hyena's just standing behind you, sure.
I grab his hand and I let it pull both of us in.
Okay. You are pulled into what looks like a horrible black space. Your lungs fill with tar. Your eyes fill with visions of the night. And then guess what, my dear friend? Make me a mind check.
Okay. My mind's a 1.
Let's go! Stevie! Stevie, what is... If you had to describe Lavark's mental illness as a specific term, what would you say?
Lavark's?
Yeah, Lavark's mental illness. What would you describe it as? Bipolar, psychotic, schizophrenic?
I would say definitely bipolar.
Very good. You gain madness level 3 bipolar as your mind is filled with horrible things. Great destroyer gods that wish to eat everything. And also a lot of clowns. As you fade to black, your house is basically enveloped in black tar and eyes and disappears.
Awesome.
I guess that's just what I see.
Was gonna
Evie,
say,
you see a bunch of like eyes and horrible shit in the bucket, and then they just disappear, and the house disappears, and you lose connection.
Okay.
you are
Godspeed.
you are tripolar now.
Yeah, you gained a new one.
This is awesome.
I might actually do that. Hold on. We'll figure it out. I got time.
Wow.
Okay.
What a pleasant beginning.
I didn't expect you to break the thing.
I don't. It looks like a Jolly Rancher.
That was my fault. Then.
Did say it.
All right. Next on the list, Lavark. When you wake up, your house is less flooded, and you're kind of just sitting in a pile of tar. There's a pan of soap or slime floating next to you. And you're basically floating in the void. You hear a designation from your computer, which the screen is broken on. It's not destroyed, but it's basically like shattered and cracked, like a mirror. When you go up to it, you can vaguely make out it says, client connection. Except,
Except.
hey Theo, what are you doing?
I am in an extraordinarily dark room. Unlike last time where the walls were covered in taxidermies, they're covered in terrariums filled with all sorts of living insects of all sorts of varieties. Some able to freely roam and crawl around the house. That outside of that, the house is immaculately clean, as long as you ignore the occasional, I say occasional, the rampant insect infestation throughout the entire building. Theo himself is sitting in a chair staring at a computer screen as his eyes are just sort of staring at it with a small little smile as the reflection of the screen is just blankly going into his eyes as he's just reminiscing of the chats he's had with his friends as they're all offline except for him.
All right. LeVar, feel free to interact.
Hello?
Slow blink.
I do not
Knock,
like that the music started
knock.
at that exact moment.
Theo takes, like, goes to turn his chair around and look behind him. Doesn't see anybody. Turns back and looks back at his computer.
Hey, bug brother, up here.
I turn around and look up to where the voice is coming from.
Do you speak?
Yes,
Oh, sweet.
I do.
Greetings, Bugman.
Hello, little bug man.
Thanks. Where are you?
Not important. What is important is we have a game to play.
I look at the screen of the game downloading on a modern piece of hardware that isn't mine, that I stole from one of the bullies that bullied my friends.
Very
and by
good.
stole, I mean reprimanded, because they're deceased.
All right. Well, it just says server connected.
I look for a play button.
No.
Oh, no. I gotta give you some stuff. My friend Evie helped me out, so I know exactly what to do, and mine entered easy peasy. So, it should be fine.
Totally.
Okay,
Any preference on where I drop some stuff?
hold on. He makes some of the bugs move away because he has no idea how big this is, so he kind of just starts putting things like some of the tarantulas back, the cockroaches back in their little cup holder, the crickets back in the cricket drawer. So, you know, put the butterflies back in the little hammock they have on the ceiling, stuff like that.
All right.
Once the floor and air space is clear, he goes to open the door to figure out where you are.
I'll start plopping them in the open spaces of his room.
Hearing you just kind of manifest them into reality, I kind of give up looking for you after you do that. What are each of these?
They're like,
items?
they're machines, okay? And they're really important. And the first one is going to get you another little helper, so we gotta get moving on that one. You see the one that has a little turny wheel and a little top to it?
I look at it, but I say nothing.
All right, little guy. Just try to open that.
I walk over and I try to open it, as asked.
Gacy, my dear friend, or Theo. Sorry, Theo. What's your physical?
His physical is 20.
Barely enough. Theo, my dear friend, as you pull and pull and pull, you finally get your fucking feet up on it, you get your fucking fingers dug in, it finally pops off and you fall to the ground. A large fucking like amber colored
He almost
cylinder
wasn't
comes out?
calm for a moment.
Yeah. But basically, an amber-colored dial just pops out and goes. It's just there. It's just this big cylinder for you.
I look at it and then what's next that we have to do?
So now, what are your 2 favorite things in your room, specifically?
Why?
Because we need to kind of throw them in there so you can get your little friend.
Does it have to be 2?
A little thing
think
pops
so.
out of your fucking little thing pops out of the Crookstruder and just kind of floats next to you like a butterfly.
Favorite things, eh?
Mhm.
They have to be things.
I think so. That's how it worked for me. You could try, but I don't know if it'll let you.
How long do I have?
Probably not too long. They kind of force you to enter pretty quickly, so I wouldn't take too long.
I already know what you're thinking, asshole. Go ahead, try it.
What, kidnapping somebody?
Yeah, I already knew you were gonna be like, can I go steal somebody? Can I go steal like a nearby
what
child?
happens if I try to go outside?
If you try to go outside, when you look out to the street, there is nobody.
Is it
Like,
Sunday, bitch?
nothing,
Everybody's at
period?
church.
Huh?
Nothing, period, or just nobody?
No people.
Okay. No people. If I go to the next house, is there anybody in there?
Nope. If you go into yeah, you can literally just sprint over there. I will tell you this: if you sprint over to the next house and then you come back, you will have found a house with a still cooking like pot of soup and shit like that in the kitchen, and nobody there for it.
I'm stealing their stuff.
Yeah. I got me a new stereo.
Yeah. How do you think I acquire things? I don't have a job.
Well, when you get back,
I have fresh soup for my insect friends.
very good.
I walk back over. Couldn't find anybody.
You put the fucking pot of soup in the Sprite.
No,
Soup.
I did not.
Soup
It's for my
Sprite.
insect friends.
That would be really funny.
You may call me Campbell's Chunky. If we get to know one another, Campbell's Smooth.
Well,
On Sunday.
if everybody I know is gone, I rip out my fucking PC and I throw it in the orb.
I
Oh,
was actually about to say something. So you, on your screen, you see like the little fucking eye flash, and then you don't see anything after that. Then you just rip it out and just throw it in your Sprite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second thing.
You could
Here's
do
what
a
your
bug.
Here's what your Sprite looks like, shitass. Look at General. Here's what your Sprite looks like right now.
At least part of it. Second thing.
Fuck.
I start wandering around because I don't want to throw my insects in because they're not things, and I don't know if living things can work.
Everyone is sabotaging me so quickly.
you deserve it.
I didn't do shit yet.
Well, it can only be one thing. I can't throw every insect in my room in here. That would
you
be
could bundled up into a ball of insects and throw them in. Yes, you could.
yeah, but that would
Make a
kill
pile.
them, and I don't want to kill them.
Just pick your favorite.
No, I have.
Pick your
You
least
could just put them
favorite.
all in like a Walmart bag and just toss it in.
Are you telling me Theo doesn't have any spare bodies in the basement?
Spare bodies? No, yeah, like he's going to. Listen, what do you think some of the roaches eat?
Oh, true. Okay.
There's a lot of clean skeletons in the basement. Anyway, it is one of two things that he is contemplating. It is attempting to the entire horde of insects that he has, or the picture of his brother. It is
Your
one
call,
of
gamer.
two.
Do you want to go full Bug mode, or do you want to go full brother mode again? Remember, you don't technically
Yeah,
have...
I'm just gonna ask, what exactly happens when everything is in there?
You get your little helper guy all the way fully done.
What is the helper?
Well, yours is a lot different than mine. Mine's like this really cool, like hyena friend that I have. But yours, I don't know, yours is, I wouldn't say boring, but if you could throw something in there a little more fun, that'd be cool. But then you have to get this dowel, and then you put the dowel on this other thing, and your little friend will help you. Mine did. And then you enter the game.
Look at my brother's portrait. God.
A bot sprite walks up to you. Unfortunately, because he's only got one in him, can't really talk that well. And he just goes... He's just tapping your head gently like he cares about you. And just kind of rambling, just bot noises.
He cares about me.
I think he needs another item. He looks a little half-baked.
I care you.
If he cares about me, it's that he is going to receive the portrait of my deceased brother then. How does the orb react once it is gently placed within him?
You get brother bot sprite. Alright. You get corrupted brother bot sprite. Alright.
Thumbs up.
Okay.
Like I know what that means.
Okay, well, he looks down at you and he goes... Gaze. Theo. Hi. All right. And he leans down to you because he's a big fucking black and red, mostly robot.
It definitely fits the color schemes.
And he leans down to you and he fucking looks at you. His eyes are like black. They've got red irises and they scan you. He's like, understood. Very good, very good. Brother. Very good. And he scans the other things. He scans the other box, like the other fucking instruments, and he's like, Pruxite. He grabs the dowel, grabs the card, puts them in backwards, puts them in forwards. He gets it carved properly, and then his head turns 180 degrees at you. He's like, how have you been?
I just real quick look at General.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now that you're back.
Things are great.
You're very quiet.
Sorry, it's taking me a moment. This computer was new, but was AMD.
It's not my computer. I don't know.
I'm aware. Alright, I should be fine now.
Hold on, I know how to help. I go back to the neighbor's house and I steal their PC. I just pull up.
He literally just opens his chest, starts grabbing the CPU, GPU, and shit, starts loading them.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go to the other neighbor's.
You don't have time. I'm fixed. We're good. Brother.
Okay.
So, alright. Give me just a moment. It wasn't the hardware that was the issue. My software's glitched out. So I'm having issues. His eyes keep, like, staticking up like he's fucking downloading shit. We'll be fine. Take the dowel to the alchemiter while I sort this out.
What's that?
He points to the fucking alchemiter. He says, "Bring it there, and it should give you an item or thing. You have to deal with the item or thing, or interact with it in some. It's hazy. You have to find a way to solve the item."
I understand. And I go to grab the dowel. I place it within the alchemiter.
Cool. When you put it in there, luckily yours was not fucked up or broken or anything. It does not give you a knife this time, my dear friend. It gives you a journal.
I decided to read through it.
When you read through the journal, you read the story of a very, very lonely friend, a lonely boy that has never really gotten much human contact. He made some friends and lost some friends. He lost more than he gained, sadly. And he ended alone with nothing but him and his brother.
I'm sad. I'm saddened by this story. And yet it makes me feel strange.
This story fucking sucks. Start rewriting it.
No, I'm not going to rewrite it. No, I'll eventually finish the story.
Cool. Well, it's just a book right now. You read through it, nothing happens.
Cover, front and back? Anything in particular?
There's his name, but it's kind of like scrawled out.
I know what to do.
Okay.
I go to grab one of my brother's pens, and I decide to rewrite the tale, trying to make it better for him, this lonely friend.
When you look at your brother again, he's pulling out his eyes.
That's normal.
Oh my god.
He does pull out his eyes, and he walks over to you and says, "Pigs. Everything's good now." He kind of like feels around the room. He's like, "Where are you?"
I grab his hand.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
I have a journal of a lonely individual.
All right. That's
I'm
unfortunate.
rewriting it to try and make his world better. Well,
Okay.
make his story better. I'm thinking that's a part of the puzzle.
Do as you will. As far as I know, there's no right or wrong way to solve it.
Okay, well that's how he's going to solve it, or at least he thinks he's going to solve it.
Cool. When you rewrite it and shit like that, it basically, you finish rewriting it, it flips to the last page, and it basically is like motioning for you to sign it.
I go to sign it, and right before I do, I remember how weird my brother used to sign things, and I looked at him without his eyes, and in his honor, I grab a new pen, put my blood on it, and sign it in my blood, like how he used to.
You sign your name or his name?
My name in blood.
But you sign it how he did. Cool.
Yes.
Very good. Very good! You lose 20 HP.
Nice.
The moment you do it, your room floods with blood, and then white light, and then you're in the game. Your computer, and you get a notification from your computer, which is missing. You get a notification from your brother saying, "Client connected." And he leans down to you and says, "More than one server is connected, but we only have one server. Doesn't matter. Your client is connected."
There are more players then, doesn't it?
No. You should only have one server. Right now, 2 are trying to connect. I am denying the connection for now.
Okay.
You should help your new client. He opens his chest. There's a new screen for you to see on.
I go to investigate new screen.
Cool. It shows your little fucking guy, which I believe is Lodovi.
Yeah, a lot of you.
Lodovi, my dear friend. What are you doing in your room? What you doing?
What you doing, girl? Sorry.
Your name is Lodovi Justice. You are 8 sweeps old, and you are absolutely schwacked with logistical prowess. You crave knowledge and comprehension that those in the field of legislation usually wield alongside their huge weapons for culling the unjust. You enjoy spending your time watching court drama and true culling to hone your skills, even if it's a bit flamboyant and abnormal. You are an aspiring legislator and take pride in your flexibility both in and out of the courts, aiming for true justice before you take your role in society proper. You make sure facts and logic are doled out for the betterment of Troll Society. Your past is born of comfort and safety thanks to your Lucis, Benuta branch. Your Lucis may not be able to talk, but he expresses himself with gentle or coarse vibration to help sway your moral compass. Your peers consider you a bit snooty and tiresome, but they know your knowledge is power. He is sitting in his room, watching a blank TV screen, and, let's see here. I have not yet done the altercations, but I will just post the old room again for posterity's sake. Where'd it go? There it is. So instead of the Dorner, imagine there's like an opening, like a garage Dorner, so to say, where the Benuta branch is sticking his head in, and he is laying, instead of on the couch, against his dad's face.
He is currently grabbing Raspy Boys, and he did not hear probably half of that.
I'm so glad.
he heard
No,
most of it.
I heard it.
He just, yeah.
I don't say much, as I let you intermingle, and I just kind of study you quietly and not say anything.
Yeah, you see a weird-looking little... Well, he's not little, he's long, very long, sickly-looking
You're
fellow
still
with
muted.
horns that cover his eyes, and he is laying against a giant Nuda branch with bunny ears and whiskers. And what looks
good,
like
I'm
eyes,
back.
but probably aren't eyes.
I heard what was going on. It's just y'all couldn't hear me because I was in the kitchen.
It's an interesting Nuda branch that you have.
Raises his brow and looks around before pressing the remote a few more times.
I am a contributor of the game that you're about to play. Apparently this is a thing we have to do for one another.
What? What's going on with the television?
I'm not in the television, unfortunately.
I'm in heaven. I'm God.
Oh, you're not part of the television then, you say, and you have to do with a game. Are you perhaps talking about, Scrub?
Yes.
Huh. Well, I suppose I'll take a look at the computer then, he says, getting up and marching over to his computer.
I don't mention anything. I'll let you figure it out.
I look at the computer screen.
There's no chat, there's no nothing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for God, the guy who's supposed to be here to do these things, to say something.
I am here. When you get to your computer, it just says server connected.
Okay, what
It's
the...
weird. I'm a part of the game, but I'm not in your computer. It's weird. You're probably gonna see the mouse floating around.
I look up. Do I see the mouse? God.
You see what looks like the imprint of a mouse, kind of? It's like kind of hazy and not real.
I don't
Because
believe
I'm doing this through my
hallucinating, so I'd reckon that this is, real. Didn't realize the game was going to be omnispatial, but here we are, I guess.
I didn't either. My name is Theo. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
My name is Latvi Justice. Why are you, talking, so quietly?
It's how I talk. I could try to speak a little louder if that'll help. Does it?
I'm trying to, how you say, break the ice.
Ah.
Rather than, you're speaking outside of my head, but I can hear you like you're talking, within.
It's a weird feeling. I had to go through it prior to you. And you're more than likely going to have to do this for another as well.
I suppose it's about that time then. What do you... What's the game entail? Because the box didn't really say much, and couldn't find any game guides quite yet, considering it just came out.
Well, the game, so far that I'm aware of, has a few items that we have to put in your physical room. An orb that requires 2 of your most prized things, items, or creatures that you may have.
Creatures, you say?
And they will act as your guide within this place.
How do you mean creatures?
Well, it seems that whatever that you cherish the most and you put within it, it takes on the traits of what you put in it.
I see. And you say creatures, so living things can go in as well.
That is, so far, what has been suggested. I have not done it personally. I currently have a picture of my deceased brother and my computer as a part of him.
I will say this, useful guys, just in case this ever comes up. If you do want to have your actual guardian be present on your home, you just have to use a magic bullshit. They're not going to be present otherwise, but if you use a magic bullshit, your guardian or Lucis or whatever are in your house.
Oh, this is my dad's corpse.
Oh, you already have your dad's just corpse chilling?
Yeah, I knew he couldn't be alive, so...
You're like, I had to put him down.
No, he just died.
You're like, wow, this sucks.
Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about it. That's why he was, like, snuggling the cold embrace of what was once his protector.
Amazing.
Well, you don't know that. How do you know if a
I
Nurbetch
don't.
is alive?
Correct. I just see it vibing there.
He's just hugging like a loaf of bread.
This thing is big. Like, this thing is huge. I'm
big
laying
loaf of
against it
bread.
like it's a beanbag chair, except that it's like triple the size of me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I suppose I will walk over and look around my room for a little bit.
Where
Jimmy,
would you like these items? Sorry to interrupt your train of thought.
What were you saying?
There are items, physical things that I need to place within your real space. Where would you like them to go? I don't want to impose and mess your room.
Well, you could move my desk and grub pewter over to the space that's next to the kitchen and put it all along that wall in the southern wall, if that so pleases you.
Okay, I will do so. I start to move things carefully as to not ruin them or change their current arrangement.
Quote everybody, fuck your room, quote fucking Theo. I've got you, baby. I won't fuck anything up. I promise. Actual Spurgs.
Yeah.
Well, I watch him set the fantastical machines down.
Yeah.
And I will
One after the
investigate
other.
them one by one. Don't need a description because we've been over this about 8 times already. And
Yeah.
I will begin the process.
I mentioned that the first machine needs to have the thing on it turned.
I go and turn the lever. Or the wheel, rather.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
What's your physical?
25.
Very good. You managed to pop it off, not easily, but not difficult. As you do, you get the Cruxite dowel that's the same color as your blood, and your sprite basically floats out, hovers next to you, chills out. He's the most normal sprite so far.
I raise my brow at the sprite.
This
What is this?
This is the guide that was mentioned prior. This is what you put 2 of your most treasured possessions within.
I see. I look to a familiar poster on the wall. And I approach. I take the poster of Judge Judith Scheindel.
Are we gonna get Slug Judge Judy?
Judge Bajuda Branch? Yes, you are.
Judge Judah Branch.
I will put the Judy portrait within the sprite and watch what happens.
Where did the 27-inch color TV come from? Except like half of it is garbled. So
Where
it's
did
basically just Judge Judy as a
from?
ghost.
I look at her and I nod and kind of like bow partially. And then glance around my room. I walk over to my bed, wipe my hand through some soap or slime, think a little bit, pick through some of my belongings, and then walk back over to my proverbial father's corpse and sigh.
He is getting a pet on the head. The mouse is petting him on the head.
I look like I want to say something, but I don't.
The violence will be massive.
And then I will use my length to reach up upon my father's head to pull his ear stalks off. And I put them in the Sprite.
Cool. Her judge gown becomes basically nudibranch fur. She gets the nudibranch ears, and she gets the funny little eyes that they got.
Yeah.
And she just looks at you, and she gives you a little hug, and then just, with her gavel, like, knights you.
I look like I'm gonna cry.
And she goes, let's get this case on the move.
Of course.
We are ready to move on whenever is next. You've got the dowel, the Sprite.
Take the dowel over to the lathe.
Yeah, I mention that at a certain point that you are going. I'm just saying character. At a certain point near the end of this, you are given apparently some sort of miniature puzzle that you have to solve. According to what my guide says, there's no correct or incorrect way of solving this puzzle.
Well, every puzzle is open to its interpretations. Makes the most sense to me.
I use the lathe to carve whatever. Or is that for me
Cool.
to decide this time?
The lathe carves the shit, and your item is predetermined this time, specifically because it is actually a puzzle for you, and it changes some shit. You get a revolver and a coin.
Ultra kill?
I look at the revolver and the coin. I look for any identifying markings on either.
The coin says guilty and innocent on each side, and the revolver only has one bullet in it.
Before you go with your puzzle, I have a question.
And what would your question be?
I really enjoy the horns of yours. How did you get that?
What? Well, I was born with them? Were you not born with horns like this? I mean, I suppose not like mine, but
Your horns should be... I mean, do you not have any horns? Did you lose them in an accident?
No, I do not have horns. It seems... Do you know what a human is? Out of curiosity.
I don't believe I do, no.
Well, it seems that both you and I are completely different species then.
you're an alien.
Apparently.
Well, alright, okay.
I don't know if there's going to be more kinds of aliens, so I guess keep yourself informed that apparently this game is worlded.
But you could just be a game item or creature. It could be an NPC.
Maybe.
Well, either way, well, you're not a troll, then. What color is your blood?
Blood.
Yes, what color is your blood?
I guess our blood would be different colors. My blood is red. I guess humanity's blood would be red then.
So wait, you don't have a hemospectrum?
Going to assume that means some sort of caste with blood.
You're
No.
correct. It is a type of caste system.
No, we do not have that kind of merit in our society.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Tio. You're the lowest on the cast.
Interesting. Well, Well, I guess the caste in our society would be based on monetary value.
Now, with blood color comes wealth in our society. Usually, anyhow.
Usually it's usually it's finding ways to abuse the system to gain funds, be either by legal or dubious legal methods to acquire wealth that way, outsmarting other people. Or taking it from them. Well,
He just kind of looks up at where the mouse is, kind of like, I don't know what you want me to say about that. I look at the scales, I look at the visible book of law, I look at the judge, I look at you.
I guess be informed that you may encounter a different creature on the next run.
I suppose this is
them.
all in order. It makes the most sense that there'd be differences. If this game is supposed to be the hit of the century, if not the lifetime, then it makes sense that there are more than meets the eye.
Maybe there's some third-party species that's causing this between us. Who knows? Or fourth. I don't know how many species are involved.
Maybe? I do not know. Turn my attention to the guilty and innocent coin and the revolver. I flip the coin and catch it, but don't look at it to see its weight. Does it feel imbalanced?
Nope. It feels fair. If you look at the barrel of the revolver, it does say Justice on the side. Justice Model 500.
Shoot yourself.
I hurt myself.
What's your quest? Kill yourself.
I hurt
Kill
myself
yourself.
today
No.
to see
Take a
if I
shot.
still feel. Okay. Well, I know how Little V would handle this. I'm not quite sure how a lot of V would handle this. A lot of V will spend a good amount of time thinking before, let's see, what do I got for abilities? Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I? What do I do?
I have a
Well,
question for
a lot of
God.
it, a lot of content, a lot of like checks. You're mainly a check build now.
I am going to close my eyes and see many fates.
All right, make your fate warding check.
I continue to sit and watch quietly.
$257.
All right, you see 3 major outcomes and 1 half outcome. 3 major outcomes: you flip the coin and then shoot yourself. The coin, you looked at it, it said guilty. You shoot yourself, it actually goes off. The second one, you flip the coin, you look at it, it says innocent. You click, it doesn't fire. And the third one, you flip it, you don't look at it, you click, and then it goes black. The fourth option is you see the screen on your computer flash with an eye on it for a second, and then unflash. You get confused and pull the trigger and accidentally shoot Judge Judy.
I am going to check the cartridge in the cylinder by breaking the action and removing the cartridge to inspect it.
There is 1 cartridge in there.
What's it look like? Just a normal revolver cartridge?
It looks a little scary.
Okay, scary how?
It looks like whatever you shoot this with is going to be in a lot of pain.
Well, I will flip the coin a few times without looking at it. Look up to the camera, close the revolver cylinder, flip the coin up, spin with my back to the coin, wait for the sound of the clink on the ground before putting the revolver to my chin and pulling the trigger.
Yeah. Alrighty. Go ahead and roll me 1d2.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. You're not sure if you hear a click or a bang, but the whole room lights up basically bright fucking blue, and then everything disappears. You just got the Blind Justice achievement.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. As your room comes back through, unironically, you got the Blind Justice achievement. That's not me memeing. That's a real thing.
So what is how does that work?
You get benefits when you deal with certain people because of it.
Where do I put it?
Just put Blind Justice in your notes.
Okay.
Because how you guys actually do solve this does actually change shit on your planet and in the game. That's why that's fun. Yeah, like, you entering different ways, I change shit. Yeah, but after that, you do hear the connection ping on your computer and say, "Client found."
Do you know why he chose not to look?
There's a bunch of different reasons why. Why?
I just wanted to see what you think is the reason.
Leaving fate in his hands isn't that important. Justice is kind of just a thing.
Yes.
Justice is a thing. It doesn't really require perception or interpretation.
Yes.
I was always fucking Little V is like, I am justice. A lot of V is like, nah, justice is just a thing.
Yeah, that happens. I blink and look around. I look at my hand. Is the revolver still there?
Nope.
I heard up.
Yeah, no.
I close my hand a few times before looking to the screen and look at it.
Alrighty, it says client connection waiting.
I hit the mouse button.
Cool. Give me just a moment. Check who you're connecting to.
You.
Yeah, I'm triple checking. I'm pretty sure it connects to auto. Also got a pain in my chest real quick. Let me make sure I'm not dying. I'm fine. My tits just sore.
We were all waiting in anticipation.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shit my pants. Give me just a moment. When you connect, you see this motherfucker chilling in this room. Where's the little pipe bomb fella? There he is. In general, you see this little creature fucking just chilling, angrily staring at the wall, checking his shit, checking his computer. He appears to be tinkering with some explosives.
He just hears,
He just looks up at the ceiling. He's got a pipe bomb in each hand. He's got a little trigger in his, like, ring finger, and he's about to fucking press it. He goes, What?
You're
Sorry.
here to play the game, and your room is nothing but a mess. That's a cage, a series of explosives, posters, paraphernalia. Not bad posters. What are you doing with all of those explosives and mailboxes?
He's like angling toward the fucking ceiling. Is like, what are you doing in my ceiling?
I am here to control your session. The game that you signed up for.
I fucking hate this. All right.
My name
He goes over to his computer.
My name is Lotavi Justice.
What is your name?
One moment. Let me check the TOS.
There
He starts
isn't.
reading through it. He starts squinting. He's like, fuck. All right, I need to start reading these. My name is Otto Ridley. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well, Mr. Otto. I'm here to evaluate your case. There is a series of things you must do in order to start the game. Within your room, small as it is, there are things that must be placed. And upon placing these things, you will have to perform a series of tasks. So anywhere
He's planting explosives on the wall as you're talking.
I look at him planting explosives.
He gets back underneath his little fucking desk and he goes, go on, continue. He clicks his fucking ring finger. The pipe bombs blow a hole in the wall and you can see more of the room. He's like,
why is your room like that?
it's a bomb shelter.
It's a bomb factory.
It's a bomb factory. These are bombs.
You don't seem very protected from the bomb shelter for blowing it apart.
He smacks the floor, and then he reaches up to kind of touch the ceiling because he's decently tall. And he just says, these fuckers are about 14 feet thick. These will be fine. I can just expand the room.
Are you, perhaps a human?
I am a human.
Ah, red blood?
Yeah?
Okay. That seems you're one of the ones associated with the kin of... what was his name? Theo. So, no new aliens yet. I'll have you know, first and foremost, I'm not one of your kind.
His face is just getting angrier and angrier, and then eventually he reaches like a level of zen, and he's like, okay.
I'm glad you understand. So, explosives and aliens aside, where do you want me to place these devices? They're quite large.
The wall he blew up basically leads to another identical room. He's like, you can just place it in there, and I'll get to it.
Are you, I say as he sees things appear and begin floating around through the hole. Are you, interned here?
I'm not allowed to leave often, and I have to escape, yes.
Why? What crime did you commit?
You ask him why he's interned there, he's about to answer. You ask him what crime he committed, and then he just kind of waits for a second. He's like, well,
I'm alive.
Technically, I may or may not have stolen federal property and removed the outer layer of epidermis from many federal agents.
Federal.
The government.
Yes, a body of government. I take it very... Okay. Why?
They're evil and spy on me and annoy me. And they probably deserve it.
Your people, they do not serve a caste system. They are assuaged by wealth.
Wealth, political power, physical aggression.
Physical aggression, you should be the top of the chain from what I've seen.
No. He pulls up his laptop and he shows you the fact that Will Smith nuked half his planet.
Oh. That sounds like, two castes fighting over a sect of territory back home. I see.
Not fun.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I'm a lawyer of sorts. I'm surprised you're not dead. But I'll trust that your judicial body has made the right decision in keeping you alive and interned.
My older brother is a... And then as you hear... Basically, as he says the word older brother, let me go find it real quick. I already spent the fucking magic bullshit for this. This scumbag motherfucker shows up. Where the fuck is it? You see this motherfucker creep into the room? Like, he's like leaning in through the fucking wall, and he's like... He just... He leans in, and you hear clicking, and you recognize it as Morse code.
What does it say?
He says, little brother, are you blowing things up again? And then Otto just looks at him and goes, ignore him, he's retarded. And I'm not sure what he's saying.
He is asking you if you're blowing things up again.
Otto looks up and looks annoyed, looks at his brother, and just kind of motions to the exploded wall. The older brother nods his head and starts walking away.
I do a fate warding check.
Cool.
I want to see the outcomes of dropping the Cruxtruder on him.
Oh, well, good news, bad news. You use fate warding on the older brother, right?
Yes.
He is the target. As you basically perceive him, you see his head snap and he looks up at the ceiling.
Yeah?
And you hear in your head, you're not supposed to be here. And then you see your vision. And you are going to see your vision. If you drop the Cruxtruder on him, not only does he catch it, but he slams it down. He basically RKOs it onto the ground. And then soul droids basically walk up and start beating it like they're cops.
I smack my lips and
hold on, not just that. You see a second vision.
Oh.
You see a second vision of a really, really big black and red eye in the sky, similar to the symbol on his hat, and it stares down at you, and it sees your future for a moment.
Oh.
Would you like to share in the vision?
Sure.
As you share in the vision, it is you in a cage with a bunch of soul droids around you as you kill half of them and escape.
Can I conclude that this is a direct consequence of this action, or is this just going to happen anyway?
This is a possible thing. This is a thing that is possible.
I scratch my chin.
Basically, I will tell you this. You are under the effect of I see you, which is an ability. If you gain information about him, he gains the same information about you. You figured out the consequence. You figured out the future that's a consequence of aggression against him. He figured out the consequence of the same thing against you.
Oh, mutual understanding.
He kind of just looks at, you're not supposed to be here, and then you both see visions.
Yeah. I turn my attention back to the computer screen and blink a few times. Oh, your Lucis is quite strange.
He just kind of, Otto just kind of frowns at the ceiling. It's like, Can the game get me out of here?
Yeah, maybe. I'm in a void, currently.
Ooh.
I can help you along with that. First things first, there is a large piece of machinery here that has a wheel. This wheel will allow you to produce a dowel.
Please take your wheel and produce the dowel at your convenience. The time is growing short.
Otto walks up to the wheel, rips the top of it off pretty decently easily, and then grabs the crux extruder. His sprite starts going fucking crazy and slamming into walls.
This is your sprite. It is a guardian of sorts. It is here to help you, and is meant to be infused with the essence of two things. Important to you, presumably, but
I believe it can be combined with any myriad of things, important or otherwise. If you choose wisely, it may benefit you. If you choose stupidly, it may harm you. I would recommend you make the right choices when combining things with your sprite.
I'll pick in a moment. Let me check something.
Living matter seems to work, so long as it is posthumous. I have not tried anything alive, and have not heard anything living being infused. But I infused the remains of something with mine quite easily.
He nods his head and he says, "It sounds interesting. What do I do with the dowel?"
The dowel is to be placed in the large lathe. I'm sure, with the manner of explosives around here, you're familiar with workshop equipment.
Of course. He puts it in, it says, "It looks like it needs a card."
Yes, there is another machine over here that has a stamped, punched card.
Oh god, we're going analog. Alright.
It's quite efficient.
the analog
I like it.
machinery is pretty robust, honestly. I'd recommend taking a look.
I wonder if this could make me some better casings. He just fucking pulls the card out, puts the card in, it carves the thing. It carves it into what looks kind of like a pipe.
Yeah.
And then he just pulls it out and he's like, "Alright, what's next?"
Once you have that situated, you must figure out what to do with it in order to enter the game. But I would advise, before you do that, you situate your sprite.
It'll do. I'll just get to it in a second. He puts the totem just on the alchemiter and just walks away. As he does, it flashes the light that is creating something onto him, is the issue.
Oh.
He basically is wearing a really, really bright ruby red suicide vest. And then he just kind of looks down at it and just kind of frowns at the ceiling.
Huh.
Are you joking?
I'm not quite sure what just transpired. Outside of the fact that you're not wearing
What seems to be some kind of explosive vest.
Am
Machine,
I supposed to blow up?
That machine, the alchemiter, transmutes things, I believe. I've never used it yet. I'm not sure how you used it, or caused something to happen. But now that your item is a vest, You could defuse it, perhaps? Blow it up? Trick somebody? Well, no, there's no one else here.
I'm gonna blow up.
But maybe you could combine it with your sprite? I don't know.
Oh, he just kind of looks down at it and just starts finagling with it. After a little while, he realizes that he may not be able to defuse it, and he just goes, "Okay, give me a second." He places some more pipe bombs on the wall, blows up more walls. You hear walking down the stairs, and then his brother looks at him, kind of goes, "Huh?" and like Morse code, and then sprints over. And then the moment his brother gets in front of him, he hits the fucking trigger.
Oh, exploding sound effect.
So the S-Vest blows. It basically, you see him just erupt in fucking an explosion. His brother is thrown back into the room, into the sprite. And then the room is basically just subsumed in light.
The last thing he hears as he clicks the trigger is Inshallah from the voice
Basically, he sees his brother, and you just see him. His brother sprints at him like, "Get the fucking bomb off you!" Quote him, "Inshallah, brother, we shall be one." Homeboy blows himself up with the bomb, and then his brother gets thrown into the sprite as he goes.
Oh,
Amazing.
Yeah. Let me go find him real quick. Actually, I think I had something prepared for this because that wasn't how it was supposed to happen, but it happened. It works out. Where the fuck did he go? There he is. Little baby boy. I fucking hate him. Like a general. He's just worse. He's just worse. He kept the coat. But yeah, my dear friends, now it is time for me to get to fucking tier 2 boys. Zedria, my friend.
Hello.
Hello. Zedria, what are you doing in your room right
Hello,
now?
Akbar.
She is in front of her computer, carving on a wooden thing. Seems to be just waiting.
Hello.
She stops carving and look up.
Are you there?
I am here. Who's there? Oh. Are you okay?
I will survive.
Mm.
So, I have to... Let me climb up to my chair real quick.
You hear just like lumbering sounds as the homeboy pulls himself up to a chair.
Should
Says-
I be concerned?
I'm fine. Are you a player in the game?
I am.
Right. I'm supposed to help you get in. So, here's what we...
Take a moment.
What are you?
A troll.
Okay. I'm not. I'm a human. Just
I
letting you know.
Aliens
figured
were
with how you
mentioned.
asked.
I guess the game is interspecies.
That
Pretty liberal of them, to be honest. Well,
Thank you. You hear him drink from a juice box.
thank you for bringing me that.
And you hear just like Morse code clicking in the back. And he just says, "All right, do you have room in your room?" I can actually, hold on. It says I can make room.
So for everybody at home, I did not finish the room, but here is the idea of what her room looks like. It's a dome shape.
It's
like
nice.
that. It's very homey.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, very comfy. He's just looking. He's like, "Did I make you a balcony? This only has square tool. It doesn't have round tool. Hold on. Where can I put this stuff? All the tools that I have to put down are square.
Make a circle.
The geometry of your room is bothering me. One moment.
Basically, as an offshoot kind of shed near your house, he makes a little room for your machines. He's like, I figured you wouldn't want me fucking with your aesthetic.
Thank you.
Nice house.
Thank you. Again.
All right. So, I'm gonna breeze you through this a lot easier than the last guy did.
All right.
He thunks down 4 machines. He says, "Are you strong?"
Not exactly.
Okay. Well, try to peel the top off of that big Pringles can over there.
She finds a black lever beside it and turns it instead. She
I thought
uses her brain.
I thought you said a lover.
I did
Yeah.
too.
Black lover. I'm like, what?
Lever.
I'm glad we all heard that.
It's
Very
like, what
good.
if I do this?
And he just
Cranks
kind of
it.
looks at you. He goes, "That's not fair."
Why?
Whatever. I peeled it off. Like, whatever. My bad. I guess I'm fucking stupid. Whatever. Whatever. I'm tired. So, you need that. And then there's going to be a little thing under it. Make sure you don't... You have to put things into the thing. It's hard to... That thing. And then as it basically flies out of the crookster, he points at it with the cursor and he just says, "That thing." So that is your helper. You put important stuff in it. Or stuff that you like. I don't know. The guy wasn't clear.
Okay.
But basically you put a couple things in it. I think up to 2.
Alright.
And then it becomes a helper to help you in the game. Be very careful what you put in there because it can be annoying.
Alrighty. Gonna go back to her room. She's going to look at her desk that has a few wooden carvings that she's been working on off and on, and feels her attention drawn to a vague carving of someone with similar horns as her. Their eye is also covered and looks a bit dashing in a sort of weird, dreamlike way. She feels a little annoyed that she wasn't able to focus on finishing it because dreams are so vague. She holds it out to the sprite carefully, and the organ inside of her chest feels tight as she does so.
As you basically submit the statue for review, the sprite judge your cock and finds it wanting. But no, he basically slurps the statue. You see a little kind of vague troll head, and it just looks like the sprite, but it's basically like an incomplete sprite.
Mm.
And it looks at you and just goes, "R-E-I-O-U?" It looks incomplete. He says, "Yours is like half done. Perhaps another item?"
The next thing she's going to do is take like a handful of Lucen's fur, as there is an abundant, but it gives her the nice protected feeling. And she puts it to the sprite.
Cool. As you do, basically it becomes full-bodied. It becomes the body of a fairly large troll. Its hair becomes drastically longer, its horns become significantly larger, and its face becomes slightly more defined. And it looks a bit more rugged. It looks like a rugged adult troll wearing a gigantic, like, wolf pelt. It's got big teeth. The guy's had big teeth already, but now has larger, kind of like almost canine teeth. And he just looks down at you and goes, What are we? Oh, hi. How can I? Ugh. Why do I? And then basically you see his face keep glitching out and getting blurry.
Oh.
Almost every time he talks, his face gets a little blurry and his voice gets a little further away. And he goes, "Why am I? Ugh. Hold on. I can fix it." And then he keeps he's grabbing his face and like pushing it back into place. He's like, "I can fix it. One moment." Okay.
This also feels like a dream, but I'm awake and it's horrible.
He just looks down and he's like, "Zedria, I can help you. Yeah, I can definitely help you. Hold on, ugh. Now, what step are we on?"
Completing the sprite.
Okay. You have the dowel.
This feels
What
surreal.
else? What do you have? I'm awake. You're awake. I think we're awake.
I
And
hope
then
we're
Otto just looks down at you and says, "No, you're both awake. I don't know why your sprite's glitching out. Mine only talks in Morse, and I don't know Morse. So
Uh, uh, I don't know. I can't gather my thoughts right now.
all right, well, here, give me a second. He clicks the dowel, clicks the card, pushes them into the fucking thing, and it carves them. Says, when you're ready, just grab that and shove it in the alchemizer. It should give you your trial.
Right. Okay. She grabs the two things and put it in the alchemizer. Abracadabra?
Well, when you abracadabra it together.
Broken
Hold on.
Deborah.
Why'd I get like 90 fucking messages? What happened?
Whoa.
There we go. Fixed. Disturb mode is powerful.
Eh.
But as you put the item on the alchemizer, another mannequin of a not so similar looking troll. Well, yeah. So, you know how the carving of your guy had horns? And
Yeah.
those horns are a little strange, but they got bigger when you put the wolf thing?
Yep.
The horns on this mannequin look more similar to how his were, but they were reversed. Instead of going one way, they're going the other.
Huh.
And this mannequin looks a bit more female. It's got fluffier hair, it's wearing different outfits, but it doesn't have a very clear face. But it has a crosshair where its face is supposed to be, and it's got an apple on its head, and it's basically facing the wall. And your item is a bow and arrow.
Oh. It's a good thing I'm familiar with this. Alright. So it's going to position the thing against the wall and put the fucking apple on top.
Yeah, it's got an apple on its head, and its face is replaced with a crosshair. Like a, target.
Yeah. Huh. Wait, hold on. No.
What do you? Nuh-uh.
What if she puts the apple on a shelf and takes the doll in her hand with the bow and arrow and make it so that the doll is shooting the apple?
You can do that. Do you do it?
Yes.
Very good. Whenever it hits the thing, your sprite goes, oh, wait, shit. Oh, and then fucking the arrow hits the apple and you disappear into light. And Auto goes, oh, shit, goodbye! When you snap back to, your room is basically floating in a big kind of red void. And the doll and the arrow and the apple are missing. And your big wolf companion, your barbarian sprite, kind of looms down on you and says, oh, shit, that was my bad. I was supposed to warn you about the trial and shit. It's fine, you handled it.
Okay, so I didn't mess anything up.
No, I don't think so. I'm just missing a lot of information.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't be more helpful.
No, it makes sense. I understand. You were somewhat born out of a vague image, so I suspect that a lot of the things you want to say won't be clear.
Yeah, I know I'm supposed to know a lot of stuff, and it's like right on the tip of my tongue, but it's like forgetting somebody's name. The harder you try to remember it, the worse it gets.
I have that nightly.
Sounds like it sucks. And your computer pings and it says, client found.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that Lucen is here first.
Yes. They're under your house.
Okay. They are present. They are still here with me. I am feeling secured. Okay. Zadria goes over to the computer and hits accept.
Very good. Dave, describe yourself in your room.
Bam. Here's Dave's room. He would be sitting or standing in the middle of what you can call his bed. It
Big.
literally takes up half of his room. The screen is taken all the way down, and he's playing some video games on there. He's probably going to be playing. I didn't think about that part. Oh God, what is he playing?
Crazy
Fuck it,
Taxi.
Nah, fuck it. He's playing some Baldur's Gate on there.
Very good.
And so he's just kind of chilling out, playing some Baldur's Gate.
A massive mouse cursor floats in front of the screen.
He's like, I've got my controller. Where's my fucking mouse?
Hi.
What? Hello?
Hi, player. You are another player, yes?
Are you in
You're-
Baldur's Gate?
No, I'm in the other game.
Okay, cool. He gets all out of Baldur's Gate and he brings it to Sburb that he's been loading. He's like, yes, it finally loaded. Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
I'm sorry. My name is Edria. I am in charge of setting you up and preparing you for the game.
Nice. Okay. Well, hi Zedria. My name is Dave.
Hello,
What
Dave.
do we do?
All right. She's going to hover over the little icons that's on her computer to see what the fuck is named what, and from there go on with the process of to explain to Dave what the fuck to do. Okay, Dave. Let's see.
Dave, there's a lady in my game that calls me Stud Muffin.
I'm going to expand your room a little bit. Your room is a little cluttered, and these things I'm going to drop down takes up a lot of space, so stand by. And
Go
she's
ahead.
going to fucking do that. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Very
Okay.
good sound effects, thank you.
Okay, Dave. Let's see. I want you to go over to the extruder, the square object with the cylinder on it.
Okay.
Turn the knob and grab the dowel that's inside.
He turns the knob and waits for, I guess, the top to come off.
Don't be alarmed. There's a shining object inside of it that will come out. This is a sprite that will help guide you through the game. So
Okay.
go ahead and pop that open.
He pops it open.
Allah! Pops out.
Allah! What? I blew myself up and now everybody's fucking a brave Mujahideen fighter.
So that thing requires 2 things for it to become your guide. I suggest things you like.
Okay.
Something that'll be helpful to you.
Well, my grandma was always so helpful until she died.
My
And it was
condolences.
And then it was just me and my brother. At least I still had him, and so I'd take whatever ashes that were left of her, toss them in. And she always loved this record player. So he goes and grabs it and tosses it in.
Oh. Okay.
Give me a moment. Every
I'm
day
having
it's a
massive
little
deja
closer.
vu right now.
She was always so fond of music.
Through Nana Yaga ashes, and a record player, and she had just a really old record player.
Yeah, the one that's just in his room.
Oh. Oh God! All right. As you pull it out, as you put it out and push it in, That's not what I meant to say. As you put fucking Nana Yaga's ashes in there and the record player, what appears before you is Nana Yaga, basically in full ass like evil witch uniform. Her hat, like you know, her witch's hat.
Mm-hmm.
It has a record on top of it, and that is spinning on top of it. And the middle section of the witch hat is basically holding the needle and shit like that. So her hat is basically a record player by itself.
Yay.
And she just kind of looms down at you and goes, "Dear, did you forget? I'm always alive and I'm always with you. But now I'm undead and with you. So much cooler."
Right?
And she just kind of leans in. She's like, "Now what are we doing?"
We're finally playing the game.
Hell yeah. All right. She looks up.
Oh, and Grandma, I've already made a friend.
Denra, or Zedria, sorry. Whenever you look at the screen, Nana Yaga looks up at you.
That's
Like almost like she can see where you are, and she goes, "Hello."
that's eerie. Hello.
You're cute, but your eyebrows have too much, young girls. Whatever. Yeah, new age fashion, I don't know. I'm being mean. I just want to make sure you're not friends with a hussy.
Don't be mean.
I'm not! Hold on. Am I being mean? Wait a minute. My bad, I like your,
You don't have to try. You
she's
don't have to
gray.
try.
Dave, did you know she's gray? Are we
Like
cool
morally,
with...
or
No, like skin color wise, are we cool with that? Is interracial real?
what?
Oh my god.
I don't
Can they-
care what color her skin is. Like, what
All
the
right.
fuck?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just... Okay. Dearie, I'm sure you can use the same water fountain. I'm glad you're friends.
Oh my god, I don't remember that part of Grandma.
You don't remember Grandma being old?
I don't remember being racist.
These fucking.
It's fine. I'm not going to take that to heart.
Yeah, don't listen to anything she says. Like, she's great. I promise. And when you get to know her, she's really cool.
This sucks so bad. You made me make Nana Yaga evil.
No, I didn't.
It doesn't really matter what I think about her. It's how useful she is for you in this game.
True.
Oh, I'm great.
I'm glad. Okay.
So now, first things first. Nana Yaga punches the top of the Crookstruder. Basically puts the cat back on, says, "Make sure you clean up after yourself." She pulls the design card. She grabs the dowel, puts them both in the lathe, prints it out, hands it to you, says, "Put this in the alchemizer, darling."
I was about to say I could do it. And he
I'm
goes
just-
and he
Fussy little shit.
and
Grandma,
puts
you're
it
not
on
allowed to swear.
He puts it on the thing.
It's your brother.
He was cooking dinner last time I saw him.
Okay.
I mean, you can go look for him if you want, but I don't know where he is.
I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure. You put the thing on there, and my dear friend, you get a Nest Zapper, like the zap gun from the NES,
Yeah.
and it says 3 charges.
I only get the gun.
Yeah, you just get a gun. You don't get any targets. You just get the zap gun. It says it has 3 charges.
Okay. Well,
I suppose I should warn you real quick.
okay.
When you solve that, everything is going to go dark. We're going to disconnect for a little bit. That's
Mhm.
supposed to happen. And then from there, you help out the person that you're assigned to. Hopefully, we'll connect again once everyone who's playing is in the game.
Yeah. So there's more players?
As far as I know, I don't know how many though.
Nice. And with Grandma saying your skin color was gray, and I don't mean this in any rude way at all, is your skin gray?
Yes, I am a
knew you were
troll.
racist.
I'm not racist, I'm curious.
I am a troll. There seems to be 2 species playing this.
Where are trolls from?
Under a bridge, darling.
No!
What the fuck is it? Alternia? Yeah, Alternia.
No, Zedra is from Returnia.
Returnia. Okay. Returnia. I'm from Returnia. And you are?
Well, I'm from Earth, and that doesn't sound like any of our planets in our ecosystem, so we're probably really far away.
Very far away. This game stretches, I guess.
Hey, wow. That's pretty cool, though. He is just like flabbergasted at everything that's happening right now. Literally. Literally. So he looks around in the things in his room and he's like, okay, I've got 3 charges. It means I've got 3 chances. So I'm going to take this first one as like a, I guess, practice shot. And so he looks in the items in his window so he doesn't shoot a hole in his room because he knows Grandma would hate that. And so he points the duck hunt gun at the plushie that's in the window to the right. And he aims and he shoots.
You shoot it at the batter first.
Yeah?
Cool, you hit it. Batter disappears in like lines of code. 2 charges remaining.
Thank God we don't have to worry about off.
Okay. Was this similar to yours?
No. I mean, I had to shoot something, but it didn't disappear.
Okay.
It seems everyone's way of getting into the game is different.
Okay.
I will be right back.
He goes to look at where the batter plush existed and see if there's anything left over, or...
Nope, just gone. It basically
Just gone.
disappeared in a bunch of lines of code.
It could
Okay.
be that you transferred it into the next stage.
Am I gonna have to shoot myself?
Possibly, but that's my assumption.
Okay.
Are you considered suicide? Fucking what?
I like how me, the actual fucking player, is telling everyone, shoot yourself!
Right? He's like, okay. Well, if we are assuming we're bringing things into the game, what would I want to bring into the game? I don't know why, but my first thought is his GameCube.
GameCube.
He's got his GameCube in there on the shelf, yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
Sorry, I am like overthinking this.
You're fine.
Yeah. I'll say the next thing he shoots is in the other window. It's that pile of books.
Alrighty,
Because it's still in the window.
very good. You take a pot shot at it. They also disappear.
Alright, and he's like heavily breathing in and out, and he's like, okay, I got this. We can do this. And then he like tries to aim it in between his eyes. And it's not like full rifle length, is it?
No, it's just a zap gun. It's just a pistol.
Okay, so then yeah. He does that. And he's like, okay, 3, 2, 1, and click.
Cool. You disappear. Unfortunate. Dave, my dear friend, you don't materialize with your house, but it does disappear in light.
What? What the fuck?
You're floating in the void right now, separate from your house. He will be deposited somewhere soon.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that means you're not at your house to get the next player.
What the fuck?
Posit-
Give me a gun. What do you think I was gonna do?
I didn't think you were gonna shoot yourself. I was like, okay, 3 charges. They'll test it on something. They'll see what it does. They'll go, you probably shouldn't. You got this. No worries.
You said it might bring you into the game. And I was like, oh yeah, makes sense.
Lazuli, my dear friend. The good news, there is a benefit to this. So Lazuli, are you there, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Hi. What are you doing in your room right now? How you chilling?
Leslie's doing good. He's looking into his giant funhouse clown mirror he has and practicing his makeup.
Very good. You hear a voice, and it goes, hello, hello, hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me? I'm not sure if the server connection's working.
Yep. Loud and clear. Who is that?
My bad. Don't worry about who I am, because I'm not really supposed to be here right now talking to you.
Oh, well, hi
But
then.
I'm helping you with your game. Unfortunately, the other player has been missing for about 20 minutes, and I don't think they're going to spawn back in their house.
Oh.
I tried to
Game?
get their... I tried to get... Oh, yeah. Didn't you download a game just a moment ago?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
on their...
start getting up.
Yeah, I took over their computer because they're missing, and their grandmother does not know what a computer is. So...
It's a grandmother.
A very elderly caretaker that are usually senile and assholes.
Oh, like Galusis.
Sure. Go off, sis.
Okay,
By the way, I can't see you very well, and the connection is blurry. I'm basically... Like, the connection's really spotty. I'm not sure where they are right now.
weird. Hopefully they can catch up soon. I guess, do I need to go on my grub top or what?
No, you're good. You don't actually need to do anything. I'm currently working at, like... You ever watch YouTube and then it's like at 360p for no reason? That's what I'm dealing with.
Oh.
Right now, you're very low poly. You look
I
like a
think I
Final
just look
Fantasy.
like that.
You look like a Final Fantasy model.
Oh, it's kind of fun.
Alright. Well, I have to put your shit down since they can't. Grandmother's yelling at me because she thinks I'm a ghost in the computer. Interesting. Not my problem. Cool. I'm gonna put some stuff in your room and you've got to handle it. Oh god, my
Okay.
connection's getting worse. Pull the big dowel out of the big machine, and he points to it with the fucking cursor. Pull that out, and there'll be a dowel and a sprite in there. If you throw items into the sprite, it'll create you a helper for the game. Go ahead and do that, and then when you're done, grab the dowel and the card from the machine over there. Put them into the third machine. The third machine will carve the dowel. Grab the dowel, put it in the last machine, and it'll give you an item to help you get into the game. If you need anything, I'm still here, but I'm multitasking.
Alright. I'll give it my best shot. I'll walk over and start trying to open the little tube. I'll try turning the lever.
Cool. It pops out. You're fucking Lazuli. Nothing can stop your physical might.
I peer over the edge of the top.
There is a
Hello?
dowel. There's a dowel. It is your
I'll
blood
reach
color.
in and pull it out.
It looks like a gigantic Jolly Rancher cylinder.
Oh.
And then as you pull it out, another thing peeks its head over, like, kind of meekly, and it just kind of looks at you from inside the fucking container.
Oh. Hey. I'll put my hand out towards it.
It avoids your hand, but it looks happy to see you.
Oh, that's okay. You're just a little shy. Oh, that guy said I had to put this on that other thing. I'll walk over and put the dowel on the thing.
Okay, you put the dowel on the totem lathe, and then you need to get the. He says you need to get the card from the Punch Design X, which is the console. Throw it in there, and then it should carve the dowel. You should be good. Jesus, your sprite is tiny.
Oh, hey, be kind.
I'm not being
still have
rude.
to-
It's an observation. Relax. Besides,
It doesn't even have any items yet.
maybe he'll get.
I'll walk
Maybe he's a
around.
grower, not a shower. It's fine.
Alright, I will grab. Let's see. What should I use? I'll throw my clown and makeup kit in there.
You throw. Wait. Hold on. My brain just clicked back to reality. What do you throw in there?
My clown makeup kit.
All right.
And I can show my little funhouse clown mirror.
A clown makeup and a mirror. Okay. Well, when you look at it, and it basically takes the two items, your sprite starts shapeshifting, and it becomes a sprite that looks very, very familiar to you, but the clown makeup is exaggerated. It's like all your features are more exaggerated in the sprite. And it looks to you, and it's like, hey,
Hey,
what's up?
do you feel a little better now?
Of course we feel great.
Oh, awesome.
He
Well-
just looms at you. He's like, we feel great, right?
Yeah, we feel pretty good. We feel all right.
Yeah, like at least an
we-
8 out of 10.
Probably, I guess. Oh, I just kind of feel meh. Now we gotta figure out this game.
Oh, that part's easy. So all you gotta do, buddy, is put the dowel that's carved on the alchemiter, and then it'll give you a cool item to solve.
All right, I'll plop it over there.
Cool.
Done.
When you do, my dear friend Lazuli, you see a big throne?
Oh. Well, I guess I'll sit on it.
Cool. When you sit on it, tell me which of these three emotions is more like close to what you feel. Pride, anger, or sadness.
Probably sadness, because I wish I would have had a throne like this in general.
Cool. The clown sprite sits on the top of it, and as you sit on it, you hear basically crying and applause at the same time as you disappear into light.
Oh. Bye.
Oh shit, bye. Ah!
Poor Leslie.
You're very... I love Lazuli. Also, you're very lucky that Adam's been fucking getting into your PCs. Because if he didn't, Grandma would have had to try to walk fucking... Now what's a mouse?
Oh,
Now
God.
what's a cursor? Now what's a troll?
Oh god.
Would have been funny as shit.
Oh.
But Lazuli, on your computer it now says client connection found. Whenever you pop back in, where you were sitting, you are now sitting on top of the alchemiter. There is no throne anymore.
Damn it.
Your house is floating in the void.
They didn't even let me keep that.
Yeah, the clown fucking sorry, the what the fuck is it called? The I am you sprite looms over you and goes, "No worries, buddy. We're gonna get another throne."
Really hope so.
Why wouldn't
I
we?
guess.
We're perfect.
Hmm.
We earned it. Probably.
Well, maybe one day. Maybe we'll get one for helping this next dude. I'll click the accept.
Cool. Gacy, what's up?
Give me one moment.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna kill myself. Fucking Dave.
That's him in this
So-
void right now.
I just imagine he's spinning in place.
Basically, yeah.
Literally.
I went off this roller coaster.
No.
I want out. Guys,
Alright.
I'm no clipped. / unstuck, please.
I'm in the back rooms. Help!
Door stuck! Door stuck!
Door stuck.
I went to the Beyond section of Bed Bath & Beyond!
I fell through, guys. I fell through.
I fell through the ground! Ah!
My V button is stuck!
I have no escape button.
I didn't expect you to do that, but that's also really fucking funny.
Oh.
Alright. You are able to see a very nice, very clean, very brightly lit room. All sorts of colors and paintings and sculptures adorn all over the walls. All sorts of beautiful, wonderful portraits of different landscapes, people, things, creatures. All of them, for whatever reason, have a star in them. Or something similar to the sun. And in the middle of the room is a lovely, large grand piano with the lid open. All of the strings in it are a nice, fine red, and you're able to see a computer next to it, along with a man holding another man with a piano wire, pressing keys on the piano as the one person's being choked out. As the one that is Gacy is just going, no, that's not it, as he hits some other keys that make no noise at all, and he just shakes his head no again, and keeps hitting some other keys, and he just gets more and more frustrated. He eventually matches his hand on the keyboard, and just goes, you're useless to me, and just grabs the nearest, modeled mace, and bashes the person on the head with it, just ending their life as they fall onto the floor. He looks at the blood that's on the mace and just smear of horribleness, and he just looks at it disgusted and throws the mace at the body and just goes, "You're not even useful as paint." He looks at the computer to see if something of joy can come to him today, see if the game's ready.
Excuse me.
Oh my god, another Mormon. He goes to grab a fucking... He goes to grab a cavalry saber from the nearest art structure and looks around.
That's not necessary. Thankfully, I'm not within physical proximity to you.
Oh, it's the game.
Yeah.
He sighs more relieved as he puts the cavalry saber away and walks back to the PC 98 that is not held together well at all.
Thankfully for you, I'm just a troll, not a Mormon, so I think we'll get along fine. Yeah. I'm here to help you get into the game.
That's helpful.
So,
he looks at the mess and just he grabs a very long pole from another art structure, and he just starts pushing the body down the stairs until it just falls down the stairs, and he just walks back over, leaving the smear of blood of where the body was is still there.
Hey, don't even worry about it. I'll put the item down and I'll make sure one covers up the bloodstain.
How did you manage to do that, if you could kindly tell me? I say, looking at the computer.
I don't know. Once you enter the game, it seems like you will get some weird kind of godlike abilities. So I can move stuff around your house and put these down, but I can't do everything.
Please do not move. Actually, you can move this, yes?
Maybe. I can give it a shot.
Excellent. How long do you want to spend humoring him about adjusting things till they're perfect?
Maybe only okay, I'll do it longer than you think I would, but not
okay,
then
longer than you think you would, then that's going to be fine. It's going to take you about 27 minutes until it's perfect.
I'll definitely humor him to make him feel
that
better.
long. You ain't gonna survive that long. If he takes 27 minutes, you're dead.
Oh shit. Well, I suppose we better get going. This is kind of imminent.
Fine, fine.
I'll need you to go ahead and open up that one with the kind of base on it with the little wheel lever. That's step 1, brother.
Seeing the wheel on it, I go to turn the wheel. Since I've been told to turn the wheel.
Very good. As you turn the wheel, you can quite easily pop off the top.
Cool.
Alright, there should be a little dowel in there and a little guy.
I grab... I look at both, grab both, and unsure of which is either.
There, you do not grab the little guy. The sprite will avoid your hand.
Okay.
But it will fly out and will float next to you.
What are both of these, if you could tell me?
Well, the little dowel thing is used to make some item. And the other one's supposed to be your friend, but maybe he's not because you're, like, diseased. You're
What?
diseased, right? That's why you don't have your horns?
No, I do not have horns.
Oh,
Nobody
bummer.
has horns. The only people who do are the part of the furry community, and some scaly communities. I try to avoid them because it's nothing to worry about now.
Their commissions are awful.
Proceeds to introduce the clown to the furry community.
What's
Oh,
a
no.
furry?
Somebody
I
who's
think I
trying
really like that.
people who are trying to become animals while still being a person.
Mm. Like,
You're not from around here, are you?
I don't think so. The more I look at your stuff. I'm a troll, what are you?
I'm Gacy, unless that's not your name.
No, my name's Lazuli.
Okay, greetings, Leslie. I'm Gacy. I guess I am a human, if you mean species.
Oh, funky. I've never heard of those, but, I mean, you seem cool so far.
Okay. Well, that being as it may, what do I do with this friend, then?
So, from what I understand, you need to take 2 of your favorite things, or things you really like, and just add them to it.
Can they be anything? What are the restrictions, the limitations? How long can I toy with this and make it perfect?
Honestly, you don't have very long. I'd get started right away. Pretty sure there's a pretty tight time limit on this, and
Okay,
I chose...
what's the limitations?
I think you can put anything in there, really. I just put 2 inanimate objects, but I'm sure you could try whatever you wanted.
Whatever I wanted, huh?
Whatever your weird little diseased heart desires.
Well, I'm not diseased. I am perfectly healthy.
It's okay. You don't have to admit it.
Okay. Gacy. 2 favorite things. They can be anything, but they have to be inanimate, yes?
I've only seen inanimate objects, but you could try putting a living thing? I don't know how it would work out, though.
Gacy is going to go... Gacy is going to go grab... Gacy is going to grab a modular mannequin. Something that he can adjust later, so that since he's on a time limit.
The little posing ones?
Yeah, something that's like you could take off every part of it, reattach it, something that he can change later.
Gotcha.
Thinking that he can adjust this later, he's going to grab one of those, and I mean a big one, a person one. You're just going to have to ignore the fact that it's stained and was used for other things. such as a
Ew.
beating stick.
Aw.
The next thing he's going to do, since he is short on time, since he spent trying to make everything perfect, and he probably made you clean the blood since you're a mouse.
I'll do it.
Thank you. The other thing is going to be... Well, I'm going to ask this. How does containers work if it's filled with multiple things? If I put everything in the container, would it work? Or would it just take one thing from the container? On top of that, if there was an item in, say, let's say I take a bottle of toothpaste, would it take the toothpaste bottle, or would it take the toothpaste in the bottle, or the whole thing combined?
If I tied 5 people to the train tracks and 1 to the other train track, and it was Tuesday...
How many of them
All
can
right,
I
my
remove as
friend.
many as possible?
Why don't we... Here, I'll give you one chance. Get one container, put as much as you can in there, and that'll be what you put in there.
He's gonna grab a garbage, one of those garbage-like containers that they have outside of like businesses, like a restaurant. He's grabbing one of those. He is grabbing every single piece of equipment, art supply, painting, sculpture, everything, and dumping it in the garbage container.
Perfect. You're doing great.
Somehow he's going to also put the piano on top and then shove the everything in the fucking Sprite.
I will tell you this. It will work, technically. You have acquired a mannequin, and whenever it takes off a piece of its body and puts it back on, it can transform into a myriad of different items. You have given your sprite the random/junk property.
Thumbs up.
It can produce various items out of its body, which is interesting and kind of versatile, to be honest.
Yeah.
And also a little scary.
It's just a matter of time until he makes it perfect.
Very good.
He looks at his creation. We can fix you in time. He says, a little disappointed at what he
It basically clicks, because like whenever it moves, it makes like wood clicking noise, and then just does like a pose bow.
You are capable of thought. Are you able to speak?
It gives you a salute and then basically waves no.
I come up with an idea.
Okay.
If it's made of clay, I'm going to real quickly.
It is not.
It's made of wood, but it has pretty much clay sculptures and shit like that in it. I'm going to find a unfinished clay sculpture, decapitate the head off of it with the nearest object that I can, and give it to the sculpture to see, or the mannequin to see if it can absorb it.
That is actually not that bad. That's pretty clever. The main reason why is basically when you hand it the thing, it very, very quickly and basically faster you can see, rips off its own head, swaps the places, and then its head is now made out of clay and it begins molding its own face. And then it leans down to you and it basically has like the handsome Squidward face and just leans down and goes, "Thank you. It's been a moment. I am perfection, Sprite." Well, at least I hope to be. That's not a real name. But you know what I mean.
We will make you perfect in time.
You can... well, my current name is... Let me check. Looks at his own wrist. Manny Sprite.
Nah, we need to call Manny.
The Vitruvian Man.
Yeah. I'm Vitruvius.
All right.
But he just leans down at you and says, "Well, it appears my main capability is if you can replace components of my body with other components. I am modular."
Good. That is what I designed you to be, so that when I do, ultimately achieve perfection in you, you will be able to maintain it.
He looks up. He says, "We have perhaps 3 minutes until the end of the world. You should hurry."
Oh. Lamentable, but that means less Mormons.
Why do you hate Mormons?
As you wish. As you wish,
Why
my
do I?
lord.
Why do I hate Mormons? They keep coming to my door. They keep asking where the last person went.
Oh, you get those weird drone things too?
Yes,
Yeah.
I put my thumb down to the stairs. That's what happened to him, and that's where the
Oh.
rest of them go. All right, we have got 2 minutes and 35 seconds. What is the last piece of things we need to do?
You're going to need to... Yeah, sorry. You're going to need to take the dowel and the other components, print them and get them carved, and then put them on the alchemiter.
Okay.
He points up to you, fucking Leslie, says, "You,
I start working.
Yeah.
can you see how much time we have? There should be an asteroid above us. Zoom out."
Oh. I zoom out.
It's pretty close.
Oh shit. Looks like, don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we are running out of time very quickly.
I'm working.
Very good.
Almost done, and there.
Now you
What do
put
we
it
do?
on the alchemiter?
Yes.
Cool. You get a blank canvas.
And what is the next step with this canvas?
Unknown, sir. You have to perform your task.
I crack my knuckles, and I start painting.
Very good.
I aspire of what I should paint, but it comes to me very quickly, as if I've done this before. It is a self-portrait.
Very good. Would you like to sacrifice some HP?
God, you know.
All right, go ahead and roll your check, and then we'll figure how much you got to sacrifice.
Note that it's less now.
Yep.
So it's an art check?
Yep.
All right, people get to see my art check now.
Very good.
255.
You'd have to sacrifice 275 HP.
Is that with the reduced?
Yes.
All right. Gone.
Yes. You have drawn a perfected version of yourself on the canvas. Do you do anything, or would you like to do anything else?
I don't know why I'm compelled to do this, but I decide to give it life.
Very good.
Same way as I've done before.
You give it some blood, and I'll go ahead and tell you, it swaps places with you just like last time. This entry is the only one that was similar to last session's.
Yep.
And you disappear in a fucking, basically, cloud of paint.
And a cloud of paint with the sun in the back.
Very good. Now, you, my dear friend, and now you're now in your room in a blank white void. You feel artistic and perfected, and your computer says client detected.
Well, Leo, you ready?
Yep.
Sound off, buddy.
I said yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Sound
like
off.
description of your room and you.
Yeah.
Well, funnily enough, let me post this here. It is an incomplete picture, but it will serve the purpose nevertheless. Within this room, the proportions, shapes, and everything are pretty accurate, but as you cut your little camera to see what's going on in there, you will see bunches of broken furniture, like a table is smashed, like a wardrobe is like broken in half, the hive, like the goop containing hive full of soap or slime has a hole punched in it, and you see the 5'2" king standing in like the center of the room with his right arm like up to the shoulder covered in soper slime, and he's just standing there wearing pants and like his boots and everything, shirtless. He's breathing heavily. There is paraphernalia on all of the walls of great leaders, like beloved leaders, like Meiji of Japan, Augustus of Rome. Oh God, what's that French guy's name? One of the like big French like monarchs, like generally respected and revered kings.
Napoleon?
Not Napoleon. He is not beloved.
They hated his
They
ass.
hated that nigga real bad.
He was just a French guy.
How about what's his nuts the Great?
Louis.
Louis the 14th?
Yeah, Louis the 14th. Benevolent man. And Suleiman with his funny onion hat.
I hate no.
And there are
You
pieces
better-
of obscure pieces of obscure media on the walls as well. Various games that tell of fantastical lands with overarching like governmental bodies and whatnot. But yeah, he's just standing in the middle after having a Kyle episode, breathing heavily. He is small, but oh my god, he has a Baki like fucking body.
He ran out of White Claw.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Greetings.
He looks around. What? Come to gloat? He says, looking towards the staircase.
No, I am not a part of whatever you were in the middle of doing. I am here apparently a part of the game you've been installing upon your PC.
Oh. I suppose you can come in then. It's not
You're not my
very...
stepdad.
Mouse floats in.
Well, he looks up the mouse. From your point of view, you see no facial features because they're mostly blocked by the horns, but he's looking directly at you.
Oh, why are you...
A mouse? I do not know.
All right, then. This is peculiar.
Indeed. Apparently, this game transcends into the physical realm. That it appears to be, at the very least, from what I gather, multidimensional.
Oh, this is this scrub thing that I signed up for. Yes.
Yes, it should be on your PC. Oh my god, your PC is better than mine.
Your brother looks. No, sorry, never mind. That's Theo's.
I look over at the smashed computer in the corner of the room and take a knee by one of the dressers and pull out a grub top, and open it up to see what's going on.
I am definitely investigating your room, but I will state, no mean to alarm you, but we have about 30 minutes until the place is detonated by a meteor.
Two.
2 minutes? 2 minutes until it is detonated by a meteor.
Wait, you have 30 minutes. No. You have 30 minutes. We have 2.
Thumbs up.
All right, then what am I to do then?
Well, because we are so short on time, I can't exactly make this perfect. But we will fix it and rectify it in the future. I place down the items in very neatly, very next to each other, despite the fact that I said that I'm rushing.
I watch as you go meticulously, and I am tapping my fingers on my biceps and tapping my foot before I turn. Do the thing where you like flick your arm and spatter all the soap or slime onto the floor before redressing my very nice blouse, jacket, and shoulder cape.
Yes. If you would kindly, I move my mouse to the first regime. If you could open this.
I walk up, I use one finger, and I push on the top.
Peel it open. Yeah, in there that you see a Cruxite doll of your blood color.
There's going to be a small orb going to be appearing soon. This orb is apparently a sprite. You want to put your two most favorite things within it. It can be anything, living, dead, container, objects, anything. Whatever you desire or have affection over the most, please put two of them in it.
Fine. He steps away from the machine and approaches the sprite and looks it over before scanning his room and going over to one of his partially toppled shelves. He sorts through a few things before grabbing a boxed figure and steps away. And brings it over to the sprite and pushes it inside. Here you go, Jimny.
It's gonna be fucking retarded, isn't it?
The emperor of this gym.
Oh my god damn it. I have to fucking learn about this asshole more.
That's why I offered to send it to you earlier.
What the fuck does he even say? Oh, ha, ha.
Do we get to see?
I'll post
Actually,
the,
his voice. I hate him.
Here you go, in general. That's the sprite.
Okay.
His name is Ragnarok Arc Super Gandhi.
Super Gandhi?
Yeah.
A very powerful wizard.
And king.
Amazing.
Yeah, he's fucking super retarded, but I love him.
So that's the first one. What's the second?
There isn't. He looks around his room and is, actually, no. He will take up a few of his torn books. It looks like he's been in here destroying the place for a while. And he... what book should I put in there? He... what the hell was it called? I don't remember the name of the book. I think it was Brothers Grimm.
Okay.
The Brothers Grimm saga.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
You put it in there. Instead of his normal outfit, he gets a very, very large cloak, hood, and a bunch of fucking, like, medieval style kit. And then he goes, he's full size now. He goes, ha 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 ha. It is good to see you. Now, we must be quick. He waves his hand. The fucking Cruxite starts floating and goes to where it's supposed to go.
He watches it.
Same thing with the card, and then once it's carved, he hands it to you. He's like, "Go, fulfill your quest."
I look at the carved object. It is Faithful John. That's what it's called.
Gotcha.
It is by Brothers Grimm. So I look at what is carved. What is the device, the object? The man, the myth, the legend.
Well, once you put the fucking dowel down, you get basically a funny crown. Downside. You see on the inside of the crown, whenever you put it on your head, it is covered in fucking razor blades and thorns.
He looks at it, nods his head, and just puts it on.
It fucking hurts. But I know you can pass the body check for it and just keep putting it on. When you finally get it on, you cannot help but smile because you hear applause.
The smile looks unnatural and conflicted, but he is smiling.
Quote him, bad, and then you disappear in, basically, I'm not joking, gold coins.
As you're disappearing, you hear, "We will meet later."
Oh, very...
Very good. As you reappear, you were not scalped, luckily, but the crown does disappear. You are healed.
He takes out a comb and smooths his hair.
Half wanted to just fucking destroy your hairline, but I'm nice. For putting fucking Super Gandhi in there, god damn it.
So what
That is
is
pretty
that
funny,
thing sprite name?
though. Well, fucking.
I
It's
would call it Ragnarok Arc Trusty Gandhi.
yeah, because that's basically what it is. Because it's Trusty John.
Brother Grim Gandhi.
It's. Don't worry about it.
Gandhi Grim.
Gandhi Grim.
Gandhi Grim
Super
Sprite.
Grimdy.
Super Grimdy.
You're
That's
getting
it.
Super Grimdy.
That's amazing.
Ragnarok Arc Super Grimdy. Incredible.
God damn it. Hey, God damn it. God damn
God
it, Leo.
damn it.
Leo.
God damn it.
Very good. All right. Let me list this down. God damn, y'all are schizophrenic.
Yeah.
I was gonna put Suleiman in there.
I know. I was like, oh no.
The Onion.
That would have been fucking funny as shit.
Papa-dapo.
Very good. Very good. Very good. You see basically a weird black and red eye appear on your screen, and it finally says, "Client Connect," and then it has a button for accept. But before you hit it, it clicks itself.
I blink.
You hear the voice go, "Where were you?"
I just entered the system not a moment ago after being told I had 2 minutes to do it. Who is this? You are my player? I am Little V. It's my name.
Yes, you're my server player. I've been waiting on you for 30 minutes, and then you keep hearing explosions in the background.
Unfortunately for you, that was not my choice. I
Fair
was
enough.
given 2 minutes. What is it?
That's-
Let's see. You need to place...
Starts beginning to spawn things and does not really care where he puts them as he is rushed.
No worries. We're in a hurry. You see fucking several of those robots carrying in an old man.
I look at the old man.
He's like, "Whoa, you my grandson? What's going on? Whoa."
Wait, show the grandpa.
Yeah, I'm going to. Give me a second.
Okay.
An onion fried in
He's
oil!
Grandpa's getting thrown in the Sprite. You fucking go. There he is. Copy. You see this man being carried by like 4 soul droids in fucking general chat. He's like, "Oh, you're my grandson? The war."
Here is your Cruxtruder. Here is your lathe. Your punch Silodex, or what the hell, whatever it's called. I didn't get to read the menu because it's been 4 seconds since I've seen this screen, but whatever.
No worries. It's quick. Just thunk, 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 and then as you do it, the soul droids are waiting. They take the Cruxite down. 4 of them just grab it and just rip it apart. They don't rip the top off. They rip the Cruxtruder in half.
Oh my god.
They're being very quick right now because he's got about 30 seconds before he explodes. They basically like doing the fucking chain gang thing of passing it to the next one, and they do it. So, Cruxite, Dowel, grab. They pick up Grandpa and throw him into the Sprite, and you see light, and then he's like, "Oh, hi, Adam, what are you doing? Who's this nice fellow in the sky?" And then fucking Adam just goes, "Shut up, Grandpa. Please be quiet, Grandpa. I'm thinking." They get it hooked up. They hand it to Adam. Adam slides in his office chair over to the fucking alchemiter, slaps it down. What you see on the fucking Cruxtruder, his item is a gigantic floating eyeball that just is staring at Adam. And he goes, "Staring contest. All right. Give me a second." He types on his keyboard while still staring at it. All the soul droids grab guns off of it, start shooting the eye until it blinks. It's literally going like like flinching every time it's shot until it finally blinks, and he goes, "Blinked. I won. The abyss blinked." He holds his arms up and disappears.
What?
Stare into the abyss. The abyss stares back. "You blinked. You blinked.
You blinked, motherfucker.
You blinked, motherfucker." Rah! You see a little chat box the moment he disappears. It says "client disconnected," and then it also says "thanks."
Nice.
Did he even put anything in his Sprite?
Yeah, he threw Grandpa into it.
What was the
And-
second thing?
He didn't.
You don't have to throw a second thing in there.
You don't have to throw a second thing. You can throw up to the second thing. As long as you throw one thing in there, you're safe, but you can throw up to 2.
Okay.
But each of you guys, everybody threw in 2 things except for those 2. They threw in their brother and their grandpa. Oh my fucking god. I was actually basically testing time and being like, okay, blah, 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 this happens, this happens, this happens.
We did
You
it!
can this wasn't me just pressuring y'all for time. You can actually just run out of time and certain players don't get into the game.
We did it!
We got
It's
it!
like-
We did great.
Me just staring at fucking Jibs like, oh.
Quote Dave in the fucking void!
Okay, you want me to tell you what you did, shit ass? Your zap gun, you were supposed to shoot shit, and it creates an area or hazard or boss on your planet.
Well...
You get transported. Show up, you're not gonna be in your house, asshole. You're gonna find out, I guess. Grandma's just chilling in your house fighting the monsters herself.
Okay. Oh.
You are your own
Dave-
boss.
Dave's
You
gonna have a
defeat
fun
yourself.
start.
Wait, so that means the batter's gonna be a fucking boss and then just a random pile of books that are probably game guides.
Uh-huh.
Great!
Have fun with the batter.
Great!
Uh-huh. Good fucking luck, shit ass.
We did it!
I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm also worried, the fucking wolf guy.
We did it!
I'm worried about half of y'all's fucking sprites. Jesus Christ.
We see, Mom.
Wait, what?
We did it.
What are the names of the sprites?
I'm still
Some
working
of
on
them
half
didn't
of
get
them.
names.
Because
Okay.
here's the thing,
Might be
I don't-
super mega cool sprite.
your fucking hyena? Do you know what your hyena thing actually does have a name because he's not a normal sprite.
He's special.
His name is Oryx the Mad God.
Oh, that's okay.
That's really bad.
It's fine.
So different modifiers for sprites do different shit. The madness modifier makes them insane and less reliable, but makes them really strong.
It's fine. We're homies. It's fine.
Instead of like 1 tier over you, he's like 3.
Hey, that'll be good though.
Oh my god.
I think we all did great.
Yes.
Listen.
I think that was a pretty smooth entry, all things considered.
3rd time's a charm.
The fact that half of y'all stopped me from getting into your PCs. I was like, this will be easy. They won't even notice. They won't really care. You create basically a madness god that can see what I'm doing and just smite my ass when I try.
I must now be off.
Very good.
Didar, farewell.
Leo.
Peace out, homeboy.
Bye-bye.
Bag.
Holy shit.
But yeah, basically, we'll get to the solo sessions, and the solo sessions will be whenever people can. Not right now, obviously, because I'm about to fucking die. But the solo sessions can be whenever, and you get 3 scenes per character.
Okay.
So, 3 for each of your characters. Which is pretty easy, because